know you asked me to go through these questions for the blog that people are doing with you.
Yeah.
And, you know, I sent it back to you. I just thought it was worth reading the ones that Richard sent because I mean, are you going to sit there and are you going to answer where's the farthest you've ever jizzed? When you masturbate, do you come into a tissue or your stomach? I just thought it's like 10 questions like that are so retarded.
Oh, that is funny. Why don't you print those out?
I have them right here.
Oh, good.
Do you ever rub your testicles while you masturbate? Like, why?
That was all he could think to ask?
I asked him for 5 new ones. He goes, I can't think of any.
Have you ever attempted to suck your own dick? That's one of them.
No. It's crazy.
So funny, you know. We improved our website, the howardstern.com website, and I suggest you check it out. It's chock full of lots of fun things to do and see about the show. And, you know, one of the things I want to do on there is blog once in a while. You know, write something.
Sure.
So I went to write the other day something for the website, and I was like, oh, it's going to take me all day because I got to check my grammar. Because, you know, the fuckers who, you know, follow me, they're looking to pounce on any little thing they can find, and it has to, you know, I have to get it spell checked. I got to check the grammar, got to check the punctuation, because God forbid there's something wrong. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was just like, I'm not going to blog.
So important.
So then I called Jason, and I said, Jason runs the website, Jason Kaplan, of course, and I said, Jason, I want to blog, but I don't know. What if I just talk to you guys and then you write it? I'll talk to someone at Howard 100 News. And then Jason said, well, why don't you just do a video blog?
Yeah.
We'll put the video... I said, yeah, I could do that. So then it turned into everyone on staff came up with questions to ask me.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, but so now it's not even a blog anymore. Now there's some new show where we're going to record it, I think, I don't know when, tomorrow or some one of these. Not tomorrow, but next week, where the staff asks me questions and I answer them.
Right.
So my blog, I don't know what happened to that.
It went away and it became Answer the Staff.
Yeah. If I had an editor who could sit there and, like when I wrote my books and stuff, who could read through this stuff and edit, I would just blog.
But a video blog is great.
Yeah. Well, now it's turned into a question and answer show. So
why aren't you going to do the video blog as well?
Because that's what this was supposed to be. Ask me a question and I'll talk about shit. But then Richard Christy wrote questions that are crazy.
What were Richard's questions?
What's the furthest you've ever jizzed?
Oh, my God.
You know, and I'm like, what?
Like you're standing there trying to hit a wall.
When you masturbate, do you come into a tissue or on your stomach? I've said I use tissues.
See, he's being silly.
If you had a drink from your ass, what type of alcoholic beverage would it be? That's not a blogging question. It's so stupid. It's stupid. Like, that's what you want to ask me?
Well, I just wanted it to be kind of silly and fun.
It's not fun.
I couldn't think of it. I thought if I asked something serious...
Do you ever stimulate your anus while you masturbate? Have you ever masturbated outdoors?
You're not answering these stuff.
No.
But you don't ever stimulate your anus?
No. Not really.
What's the furthest you've ever jizzed?
I don't know. I mean, who? I don't know. I've jizzed into a tissue.
You haven't ever shot your face or anything?
No, never.
I
never.
have.
Yeah, well, because you're gay and you want to taste jism.
I didn't taste it. It got on my cheek.
You and Benji should make love to each other. If you had to fillet one male staff member beside Will Murray, who would it be and why? It's just assumed
You knew it would be Will.
Well,
of course it's Will.
That's the go-to guy.
It's not Sal with that uncircumcised hog of his.
Well, who is it then?
I don't want to suck anyone off.
But if you had
these
to.
aren't like blogging questions. It's all right. Thank you.
Fred?
Yeah, Fred. I want to blow Fred. Okay? Can't wait.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to be silly and
I know.
fun.
Well, you hit your mark.
Right. You hit the silly meter. Good for you.
I was curious, though.
Like Al Ragone asked me, if you had to be stuck in a room for 24 hours with Sal or Richard, who would you choose? I would choose death. Oh. I don't know. I got to think of that. If I had to be stuck in a room with Sal or Richard, who would it be? I think Sal's a complete moron. So I think Richard I'd want to be with.
I would understand that you wouldn't want to speak to me, so I would just
I'd
stay
rather
quiet.
Speak. Richard.
Sal wouldn't understand that.
Although I have spent time with Sal, and it's not bad.
Isn't it?
It's not great, but it's not completely. It's not as bad as you would think it might.
Really?
Be. Yeah.
You went to dinner with both of
Yeah,
us,
I
and
know.
we had a good time.
Yeah, I haven't done it since, though, have I? How many years ago was that?
8 or 9 years
Exactly.
ago.
Once was enough.
Yeah, I had that experience. That's an experience I don't need.
We even shared our dessert together, remember? We all ate out of the same dessert bowl.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Did I really do that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what an
Did you
asshole.
eat the dessert?
Hey, I plead the fifth. I don't remember.
It was like some tiramisu or something.
Tiramisu. Yeah, we put it on our head and wore it. A tiramisu.
I was a princess.
Yeah, I love that tiramisu.
Jason was just saying to me that, when you're talking about how Sal seems normal and interesting to talk to,
Yeah.
he wanted to remind you we were playing a best of some sort last week where Sal was sort of stalking, trying to figure out who your psychiatrist was so he could go to the same one.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Wouldn't happen anyway.
He seems less obsessed with you lately.
Yeah, well, you'd think after 20 years of working with me, he'd get a little less obsessed and start to see that I'm
Well,
just a guy.
there was that whole period, though, where he was, trying to get into your life. He would imagine what it would be like to come over and watch TV with you.
He wanted you guys to lay in bed and watch Survivor
And
together.
eat hamburgers.
Yeah. What a wacko.
I was telling somebody that story the other day.
Scary.
Like a big fan of the show, and they were like staring at me like I don't understand why he still works there.
Right, yeah. Get rid of him.
And he ran
We're
all
too lazy to fire him.
he ran all that by me the night before he came on the air and said it, and I was like, oh yeah, you should
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
ask him.
that's not strange. Sounds odd, right?
He used to refer.
Yeah.
He used to
I
refer
love
to you
it.
as an entity. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Howard is an entity.
I think we could get him back up to that level again. So strange. But you have a friendship with him, right?
Oh yeah, best friends.
And like when weird shit comes out of his head, you just kind of ignore it, or what?
I laugh at it,
Yeah.
but we all in the office try to get him to say it on the air too. Like
Yeah.
when he says something like that thing
You should
with
keep
you.
can you keep a log of the stuff he says about me? Like, can you just secretly keep a log? It would be great. I'd love to read it on the air.
But you're right though when you say he's not as obsessed as he used to be.
But
'cause
once in a while, weird shit must come out.
Well,
once in a while,
Yeah.
but usually he says it to everybody around the office,
Yeah,
so we all kind of know.
the show we all want to do now is we do this weekly writers meeting, and we want to do a show where Sal just pitches to you live on the air because his pitches are insane.
Like, what's the last crazy pitch that he did?
Oh, this
that
is
you-
a good one. This is a good one. He wanted to. We were going to embarrass Brad Pitt into doing the show by saying we would all shave our heads for cancer if he came in, and when he doesn't come in, all the press it's going to generate that he didn't come in to help cancer kids was going to be so embarrassing he'd have to come in.
Oh, wow.
Like he wanted you to shave your head.
You were going to shave your head too.
Meanwhile,
For
didn't
Brad Pitt.
I would do it.
you're
Yeah, but you
bald.
had a poster hanging on your wall, too.
That just makes no sense. The whole thing is stupid.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, because why would Brad Pitt care?
We're all going to shave our heads. and
His
Brad Pitt's
teeth
gonna-
are growing into his skull. He's got it all wrong.
What's the pitch? Give the pitch.
The pitch is, look, I want to be more celebrity friendly. I mean, your interviews are the best. And a lot of good things come out of it. Billy Corgan sees
All
you
right,
out the
all
room.
right. So what's the
So
pitch?
the pitch is that Angelina Jolie lopped off her tits.
Right.
There's a lot of awareness with cancer. I said, why doesn't the whole staff shave their entire heads?
Okay.
Donate to children with cancer. Give them the eyebrows. Give them their pubic hair of their heads. And in return, Brad.
What?
Well, look, it's
So
our
go
point.
ahead, yeah. In return,
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie will come on the show as a way of saying, thank you, Howard, you're a humanitarian.
Yeah, they give
And
a
you
shit.
know that will definitely carry through.
No, but if they don't, we look great. And how do they look?
Who's looking at us?
So what did you get wrong, Gary? I don't know. That's the exact
what I just
thing he said.
Well, you said embarrassed. You said they would be embarrassed. I don't.
That was your intention.
No, my intention is to get him on the show, not to embarrass. I'm looking for plan
embarrass
A.
them into coming in here.
Gary's thinking inside the box.
Thank
though.
you.
He's plan
Thank
B.
you. Thank you.
He's plan B.
Yes.
Sal, you said
Sal,
in the meeting that we
Sal,
would.
you said Gary had it all wrong. It's the exact thing you just said.
Not if they came in.
How do you deal with it? How can
love
he be
it.
your best friend?
Because he entertains me.
Yeah.
I love him.
And you have to admit, that's a good idea. I mean, think about
It's
the press.
the dumbest, fucking, stupidest idea
The entire
ever.
staff shaving their head
All
for
right,
cancerous
go
children.
You start. You
I'll
show
shave my
Dave.
head for
All right.
cancerous children.
Okay.
But only if Brad Pitt shows up, I'll shave my
And how does
Brad
the
Pitt, if you're
cancerous
out there-
children benefit?
They
They
get
get
my
his hair. They get his shitty hair on it and glued to their eyebrow.
with all the Propecia and
Yeah.
all those chemicals.
Rogaine.
Rogaine. Why are you taking Rogaine? You got hair.
That's why I got it. This Rogaine's been working great, Howard. I put a foam in it and I massage it into my follicles every morning.
Yeah, that's
good
doing
shit.
it. You have hair because genetically you have hair. It ain't the Rogaine.
A little bit.
The best was the hair helmet that he used to wear.
I look like a disco ball at night. It was bad.
I think I would spend more time with Richard if I had to pick one of you.
I could see that.
Yeah. I think everyone
No.
could see that.
I don't know. I mean, when we've gone out, like we went to that Nobu one night, we had a good time.
Yeah, that was 8 years ago. Like I said to Richard, I've never done it again. It wasn't that good.
How did you get over your obsession with Howard? What happened?
Like Howard said, it takes a while. It took me,
Right.
I'm just a little slow with stuff
Are
like
you
that.
over it, or like that could be kicked up? You're still mad at Ross because he's my friend, right?
Nah, I don't care about Ross.
Yeah, but it's still weird to you that I'm friends with Ross and not you.
Not really.
Tell the truth.
I'm telling you the truth. I don't give a shit.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I don't.
You don't want to watch TV with Howard anymore in his
It
bed?
would be nice, but I got the point.
Yeah, okay.
You're making it clear. You're my boss. Look, you're telling me stay away. I'm staying away.
No, but I'm saying you still in the back of your mind are like, how the fuck is Ross friends with Howard? I'd be such a better friend.
Well, a friend would lend me his psychiatrist's number. I have to be honest with you to
Why
help
do
him
you
out.
need my psychiatrist? Why would you assume you need my psychiatrist?
Because you're on the air every day talking about the benefits of psychiatry.
No, there's a million psychiatrists that you could go. In fact, you should want to have somebody who has nothing to do with me.
I believe in the referral system. Whenever you need somebody, you ask for a referral.
And I'm the only one that you could get.
I've gone through the yellow pages and
There's
the results
nobody
are not
else you
good.
know that goes to a psychiatrist.
Yes. Jim Florentine referred me to a psychiatrist.
So what was wrong with that?
Nothing. It wasn't as good as yours, probably. I don't know.
But you didn't check it out.
Yes, I did. I went to him for a few weeks. He told me.
Why do you assume? Because I'm famous, I know better. Who's
You're a
better
smart man.
psychiatrist?
You're a smart man.
I see.
You're
not smart?
Yes, I'm smart
So
enough
you
to
can't-
ask you.
How did I find a psychiatrist?
You know what? Probably somebody referred.
I went to my doctor and got a referral.
Right. And I'm looking to bypass that and ask you.
So why don't you use my advice? Go to your doctor and get a referral. Somebody would be good for you, not my psychiatrist. You're such a dodo.
I'm not a dodo by asking you
God.
good advice.
No, I told
if
you.
somebody has a bad back.
I don't want to share my psychiatrist
And
with
don't.
you.
And that's why I don't ask you
Honestly,
anymore.
if you went to my psychiatrist, I'd stop going. I'm being serious. I'm not looking for that.
All right.
I'm not looking to share my life with you.
I'm not looking to share my life with you, too, but you can
No,
appreciate...
you are. You want my psychiatrist.
I want some...
Because there's some sick fucking thing in your head that thinks it's going to bring us together.
I no longer want your psychiatrist.
Yeah, I
I
see.
was asking you for help. You call me an idiot, a moron, a wacko. You know what? I need to speak to somebody about it because perhaps it fucks up
psychiatrist.
my head. You fucked up my
Trust
head,
me,
and
my
then when I ask
psychiatrist
you...
will think you're a fucking idiot, too.
You're a fucking jerk. Cocksucker.
Wait, were you about to say Howard fucked up your head?
You know, this is...
me.
Listen, we're in a dysfunctional environment. There's no doubt about it.
Dude. Who gives you more positivity in your
You
life
do,
than
but-
I do?
But...
I'm the only idiot who's willing to hire you.
Well...
There's not a stock brokerage house in this fucking country that'll hire you. Right?
That's true.
All right.
I didn't say I don't appreciate what you do.
Right.
But it's a little dysfunctional around here.
Okay.
You know?
It's real dysfunctional.
Is this the most dysfunctional place you've ever found
Oh,
yourself?
please. He
No,
gets
my
to
house.
sit in a room
Right.
all fucking day with Richard and create.
And
What's
and-
dysfunctional?
Well,
The best thing that ever happened to you. What's dysfunctional?
I don't know.
What, that you come on here and say something so idiotic, like I want to lay in bed with Howard and eat hamburgers with him and watch Survivor?
And you turn it into a whole lunacy thing. Yeah,
It is.
it
That
hurts,
is.
but
It's loony.
it's the wages of being on the show, and I'm aware of that. But, you know, that's the way it goes.
You still don't see that as a crazy kind of idea.
Most places would have just fired you.
Oh, it's just
I at least fucking just said to you, hey, you're out of your mind and go work on
it's
it.
it's the way things are painted. And a real relation, a regular friend. If I
Do you
worked,
think you'd be a better friend to me than Ross is? Honestly. Be honest.
I have no idea.
Come on.
You know what? I'd rather just be your employee and do what I do.
All right.
I really would.
Well,
and that's the honest answer.
That's not an honest answer,
It's a-
but I'll accept. But at least it's,
I
it's
swear on my
certainly
children.
it's certainly a better answer in terms of us getting along.
But you know what? If I worked on a construction site and I asked my foreman to stay over his house because I had to do something in the city, He would probably be like, you know what, let me throw my employee a bone and let him
How do
sleep
you,
over.
well, what imaginary?
Why?
Why do you think he would do that for you?
Why?
Yeah.
Because he respects his employees.
You're crazy.
That's
I'm not.
respect because he opens up his house to you?
I'm just saying, if in a scenario like that, I can see that.
Dude, I would not want you in my home.
And I don't want to be
Even
there.
if it was a construction job.
If I worked construction and I was your boss, I still wouldn't want you in my home.
And that's fine. And I got it loud and clear. But you spun this whole thing that I'm a complete stalker weirdo because I just
You
want.
were. And you've gotten under control.
It's under control.
The same thoughts are there. You just know not to voice them.
How come all the other people that are your friends that respect you that live in the city, you didn't ask to stay at their place?
I don't have any friends in the
You
city.
don't, oh, bullshit.
I really don't.
No, okay. You don't know anyone else who works here that has a place in the city.
JD lives in the city.
I live in
doesn't
the
he?
I live in the city.
Yeah, why didn't you ask
I
Richard?
did. I spent it was like being in a scene of Creep Show in his fucking house. He's got jizz all over his futon and everything
That was
else.
my old apartment.
Oh my God! I felt like it was in a horror movie. He told me to lay down. I got up, the blanket stuck to my fucking back. It looked like dried pancake syrup.
that true?
Yes, it was like pancake syrup all over this
This was like
black sheet.
this was 10 years ago.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired as hell. He goes, buddy, you want to watch Creep Show 1, 2, or 3? I'm like, I want to go to fucking bed.
And then he jerked off with you in the bed?
I don't know what
No,
he did.
I
I think he curled
Why
up
was,
on
it,
the
why was the bed wet?
I don't know.
Did you jerk off in it?
Howard, it wasn't
Probably-
wet. It was sticky. Like it's,
Is that true?
I swear to God.
Well,
Well,
how
I
could your
used
bed
to
be sticky?
I used to eat on my. It was a studio apartment, so I used to eat on the bed all the
so
time.
it wasn't jizz. It was just
It
like,
could have been jizz though.
Howard, I took.
I was single at the time, living in a tiny little
He
apartment.
had a throw rug on the floor. Doesn't even have animals yet. There's fur all over this fucking rug. I swear to God, I picked it up and
What
put it.
was it?
I don't know what it was.
what was that?
What was that rug by his
I
coffee?
bought it. It was like a rug I bought somewhere used. I
Out of a
think.
dumpster.
Oh,
Howard, I put that over my shoulders because I was so cold I didn't want to lay on the jizz sheets.
that's a nightmare.
3 o'clock, he's opening up cans of beer and putting on horror movies. I just wanted to go to bed. And you're asking me why I don't want to stay over. That's the one friend. There you go. There's your answer.
Well, you got to be making a point now.
Yeah, he has a point.
I got
That
to
was
say.
it. But I get where you're coming from.
Right.
Meanwhile, you know, Sal's obsessed now with somebody. He just took his obsession with you,
Long Island Psychic.
switched it
I
to the
know.
Long Island.
Oh, the
Psychic.
Long Island Medium is
Long Island
his
Medium.
new obsession.
Yeah.
He's
Sal's new buddy, Teresa Caputo. It was her birthday last week. I knew that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You're a psychic, too.
Yeah. What can I tell you?
She's a wonderful woman. And
What?
you know, she could come in and read. If she doesn't read, I'll shave my head and give it to the cancer kids.
All right.
Nobody wants your hair.
What, does he want to be friends with Teresa Caputo? And he's like imagining going over her house? And
I
hanging-
think so.
No,
yeah.
no. Her husband's a big fan of the show, and I know him well. I've been out. I've seen her live in front of 3,000 people.
Have you gone to the house?
Nope, no. I've never gone to the house.
You'd love to get over there, though, right?
He's asked me out for dinner, and as a matter of fact, I declined.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Right.
I don't like
Why
him
don't
as
you
much as
sleep
I like
over
you.
her house?
If they invited me, I would. I bet you
Why
if
don't
I
you go
asked
to her
her.
psychiatrist? If she has one. All right, listen, guys.
All right,
I got to get
well-
to the news anyway.
got
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah. Because
Well,
I
you
have,
scratch the surface with those two, you always find something.
yeah, oh yeah. There's always something going on with those two.
Richard, in many ways, what started off as a tough segment for you sort of got deflected onto your buddy over here.
And that's not. I didn't deflect it, but it came up that who would he rather hang out with, and he started talking about Sal.
You somehow, your sexual questions came up less creepy just by the memory of what you used to do. Sal, when you reflect
Yeah,
on
this
some
all
of the,
started with him talking about Howard tasting his own jizz and fondling his ass. How come I get thrown in the mix? All I asked this guy was to stay over his house one night because I had to work in the city the next day for something else. I had to work in the city that night to do some stand-up. And I'm the crazy one. This guy's asking him if he wants to if he fondles his asshole while he jacks off. Yet, in the end, I asked the guy if I
That's a
could.
legitimate question.
Yeah. In the end, but asking your boss, can I spend the night because I'm working in the city, isn't. I'm the crazy one.
but you compared it to if you're a construction worker, you're asking a foreman. This is a major celebrity, a guy who
It doesn't matter. I
in
look at
different
everybody the
echelons.
same way. Everybody's viewed the same way. You know what? Nobody's on a pedestal, beneath it or above it.
So in
We
retrospect,
all put on our pants the same way. Well, I don't know about Richard, but
in retrospect, none of these questions or none of this admiration seems crazy to you. the way you used to approach Howard?
The way
with
they
super
spin it,
fan
it does.
mentality?
The way they spin it.
Well, were you a different person back then? A charged up super fan that maybe crossed the line a few times? Or nothing you've done or said?
I was shot out of a cannon.
That was funny.
In the beginning.
That was good.
I was a little excited in the beginning, and that's it. And now I've calmed down.
How do you view Howard now? Is he still your hero, or is he more of a coworker / boss to you? Has it normalized?
Howard is Howard Stern, and I work for him. I look at him as my boss. I look at him who wants good content, and I do my best to provide it. That's it.
But not as a heroic figure or an idol the way you once did.
You're putting those words in my mouth.
Well, you admittedly used to idolize Howard.
I'm not saying that I don't.
But you're able to put it in context now. You're able to sort
Absolutely.
of go with the flow.
Right.
Have you seeked out any type of psychiatric therapy?
I tried. He said no. I asked him.
No, but on your own. You know, now
Yes.
that Howard.
Yes.
And how has that gone?
It just goes back to my dad. Everything's with my dad. So then I packed it in.
So you're
It
not.
was like stirring up shit at the bottom of the barrel. I go to a psychiatrist. I want to get stuff off my chest. I want to walk away feeling better. 90% of the time, I walked out of there feeling worse.
So it conjured up feelings that you don't want to ever remember or feel again.
More or less. And I didn't think it was helpful.
Richard, with you and your
Whoa there.
in your line of questioning.
Somebody needs to lose a few. Wow. When you start knocking off
like-
signs in hallways.
He's like Godzilla.
Yeah, but it sounds like he's not.
Oh, so
There you go.
Oh, look at
Whoa.
get out of the way. Ouch. Rape. He's raping us.
Tom Cruise.
Yeehaw! I got him, Richard.
Hey, do you want to see who Sal's wife would sleep with on the staff?
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm curious.
Anybody. Anybody but Sal. Sal's probably the guy she doesn't want to have sex with.
Who's the guy you least want to have sex with? Sal.
My husband.
Let me see. I'm just curious. All right, here's the secret envelope from Christine, Sal's sexy wife. Aside from your man, name one staffer on the Stern Show that you would choose to have sex with if you had to. Who do you think she said?
She probably said Richard Christy.
No, this is a shocker.
Who?
Doug Goodstein.
Really?
Doug, did you know that she had it for you?
I know now.
Wow. You
That's
shocked?
awesome.
Are you shocked? I am.
Not really shocked.
I mean, do you have a relationship with her?
No, not that I know of.
You know,
maybe now.
seriously, as someone who never spends any time thinking about you, I can't imagine there's a girl out there thinking about you.
I've never had a problem in that department.
Wow, good for you.
Howard.
What? Doug
Doug
Goodstein.
is so full of shit. He flirts with her at every get-together.
Oh, really?
Every get-together he flirts with her. And he keeps telling me, I'm going to fuck your wife. I want to
Oh,
bend your
really?
wife. All the time.
Oh.
And I've told her about it, and I can't believe that she picked him knowing that I've discussed this with her.
Doug, why are you acting like you don't have anything going with her? What are you doing? What are you saying?
He doesn't want to piss off his wife.
Wait, say, well, I missed. And what did he
Sal
say?
said that whenever you see Christine, you're like constantly charged up. You're always sort
You're
of
flirting
you're
with
flirting
her.
with her. And then
Oh
you
yeah,
tell
it's
Sal
like
you're
it's
gonna fuck
very
his wife.
playful. But I tell him to mess with him. I say, "Oh, your wife's so hot. Oh yeah, you just to get into his head and just play with him."
You just-
Bullshit. Why would you say that to Oh, Howard, I want to fuck Beth. I'm just playing with you right now.
Because it's
What-
funny.
It's playful.
funny.
Why is that funny?
It's just funny with Sal's reaction because he has. I'll tell you why. Because it actually started with him doing that to Marlo because he is obsessed with Marlo.
Bullshit.
So then
And
I
Marla
just-
likes me, by the way.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Every time, whenever a girl wants to bang you, she tells you how much she can't stand her husband. The first thing, all she does, he drops his clothes. He says he comes in the house, he makes a mess, he doesn't listen to
Marlo
me.
says that about Doug?
All the time.
Oh
wow.
yeah. Oh, that's true.
Wow.
She says he's a pig. He comes in the house, drops his coat on the floor like a retard.
All the time.
like a retard.
Like a retard would walk in the room and just drop his coat down. He wouldn't know to hang it up. And
That's
she
true.
hates that.
When I get home, it's just I'm done.
But I
just-
told
just
my
drop
wife I'm
everything.
not happy with the way he talks about her, and
you-
she picked you to bang.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's awesome.
She did that like to get under your skin. Guess who the least? Who's the staffer that you would least like to have sex with?
Sal.
No.
She didn't put
say
it.
that. No.
She did ask, can I pick you?
Who do you think she said, Sal?
I'm thinking either Jason Kaplan or JD.
JD.
Oh, poor.
Oh, poor JD.
I don't like that. What are you going to do? They asked her.
You asked the question.
Howard?
Yeah.
The guys back here, I did not notice this, but everybody's telling me that that's sort of Doug's move. Doug is very flirty with the wives.
Oh, yeah? Doug, what's your story?
No, I'm not. I'm just a friendly,
everyone's
nice
saying-
guy. I don't do anything. There's not one person who can say
So
I've
was
done
the Cleveland
anything
kidnapper.
Ever, I mean, never done anything inappropriate. Ever. Sal's wife's the only one I sort of like mess around with and play with, but I've never like kissed her or touched her
Why
or
do you
done
at first
anything.
say, like, I don't even know her? Like,
I don't have any
I'm surprised that she
relationship
felt
I
it
know of.
because it's so playful. It's so like goofy. It's
Well, it's
not
getting
like
to her.
That's good. Yeah. Well, look at that. It's good to know. But I mean, it's never like over. It's never over the line, inappropriate. I don't touch. I don't rub.
Right.
Sal does that to Marlon when he sees her. Holy cow!
You
It's
do?
like a rape.
I don't touch her. I'd love to, but I don't.
Right.
She's a sweetheart, Marlo, and she has those beautiful blowjob lips. She's they're just gorgeous. They're so plump and full. Oh.
All right, get out. Why am I talking to you so much today? Like cracking himself up. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Well, enjoy Doug Goodstein fucking your wife.
Oh, fuck off.
Feel bad for Sal. That's the worst. Like, you know, like Doug's always like flirting with her, and then all of a sudden she's succumbing
likes
to it.
it.
She likes
She
it.
likes it.
Yeah, she likes it.
Oh, well.
Nothing goes well for Sal.
Just another great day in Sal's life.
Another great day. His wife would fuck Doug Goodstein. Tomorrow I'll get to Gary's wife, Richard's wife, and John Lieberman's girlfriend. Does anyone care about her?
We don't know her.
No.
I don't know.
Did you ever my wife yet?
No.
No, I've said tomorrow. Why, are you curious?
Of course I'm curious.
You want to know?
Yeah, who doesn't want to know?
You want to know right now?
Yeah, I have a pretty good idea of who she doesn't want to sleep with.
So I'm not allowed to be mentioned in any of these? Like, or am I? I don't know. Was I left out
You
of
were
it?
allowed.
So just nobody wants to fuck me at all?
Nobody has said you yet. They're afraid to, maybe.
They're
I don't
afraid
know.
of you.
Maybe Mary wants to fuck me. Although she's seen me in a bathing suit. She might not want to. She might have other
She's
fantasies.
seen me too, don't worry.
All right, here, I'll open it real quick. You curious, Robin?
Sure.
Right. Oh, my God, this has to be a joke. Oh, this
Sal.
It's Sal.
She loves Sal. Gary has
Sal.
said that before.
Oh, my God.
I believe that. You know, we went away on vacation. She thought she.
All right.
Sal makes her laugh.
Right.
Pick me, Gary? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! But he's one of those wackos that talks about how he would totally fuck my wife.
Ah, look at him.
Yeah, right. Didn't she get high with him or something? Or I don't know. what happened.
No.
Yeah, we were in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
That was in Amsterdam with Sal?
Yeah.
She passed out, Robin. She was smoking and passed out. I wanted to drag her behind a dumpster and fuck her.
Oh, my God. That's when she passed out?
That's what happened.
Sal dragged her
Wow.
behind a dumpster and fucked her. Well, I can
And
see.
who wouldn't she have sex with?
Sal, now with those cap teeth, you kind of look like Gary. A little bit. You guys are looking more and more alike. I can see why she'd go for you.
You know what? Sal's teeth glow in the dark. Like
I'm not going to say who she least wants to fuck. Because this guy's getting beaten up too much.
JD?
Yeah, JD.
Oh.
You know what? She likes JD. She just thinks she doesn't like the way he talks about women. She thinks, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right, I understand.
Yeah, but I said I would pee on women, Gary. Your wife wants to fuck me.
yeah, that makes no sense.
It does.
Sal is the worst. JD's more of a gentleman than Sal.
I like to come on old ladies and she wants to fuck me.
You said you'd fuck Tan Mom.
I'd fuck the shit out. I'd fuck the tan right off her skin.
Mary did this 6 months ago. She might have changed her mind.
Would you, after even Tan Mom's last appearance, you'd still have sex with her?
Absolutely.
What was it
He
like?
got hotter for her.
What was it like when she was sitting on your lap and everything?
Oh, her skin was soft and all that. I guess the years of the tanning cream. She had beautiful soft skin. She smelled a little bit like cigarettes and weird lotions, but I'd give it to her.
You'd be able to get hard and put it inside her.
Oh,
That is remarkable.
without medication.
That is amazing.
And I'd fuck Gary's wife too. Side by side.
How's JD holding up under all these girls mentioning they don't want to have sex with him?
I don't know. JD.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm a beaten man. Where is he? What is it, Jason?
JD, go in. Jason was saying that whenever they do the intern show, and they do F, Marry, Kill, he's pretty much universally the kill.
Wow.
I know he hates that on the intern show.
Dude, I'm thinking you got to lose some weight.
It's not.
I think it's also it's also that. But I mean, if it was that, then why would they choose me over Jason? You know what I mean? Jason's bigger.
That's true.
But I think it's also I'm not very personable. I don't really talk to Mary or Christine that much.
Right.
So. Oh.
They're completely turned off to you.
I don't think you're that gross. I mean, I don't think you're the best looking guy here, but I don't think you're the worst.
Huh?
I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you're awkward. I'll give you that. I mean,
that's very true. I think that works, a lot, and I think that's also what the deal is with the interns.
You can't talk better. Like get your rap together?
Even off the air.
Well, sometimes I can, but
you got to work on that. Maybe you should take some elocution lessons.
Oh, I don't know. I'm fine. I'm all right.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's okay. It's not hurting that these women are saying.
I mean,
you're
Mary doesn't want to fuck you. Sal's wife says you're the least guy.
Listen, these are taken women. I don't care. It's fine.
Screw them.
Yeah.
Right. Kid's taking a beating today.
I know.
I worry about it.
I'm fine.
You can handle it?
Yeah.
Don't open another
I have no choice, really.
It's probably worse when the interns do it.
Well, they haven't done it. They haven't done it for a while, so
What if every wife said that JD was the one they'd not want to have sex?
Well, so far it is.
Maybe Richard's wife. You want me to open up Richard's wife?
Go ahead.
All right. Let's see. If you get I don't think she's going to say you.
I don't think she'll say me either, but she might.
This could be the trifecta.
I might be too much of a friend.
Why don't you jump in on it? Oh, Richard Christy said she would. First of all, she mentioned a guy nobody knows. The guy she'd choose to have sex with is Richie Balinson.
Oh, God. She does have weird taste.
Yeah. That is definitely an acquired taste.
Richie Balinson is a guy who works at Sirius. Who's
right. He's not on our staff.
He installs radios and stuff and helps celebrities get their connections.
Richard told her how to fill that thing out.
Yeah, exactly. Richie's a great guy, but no one here knows. No one on the show knows.
Yeah.
Name the one staffer you would least likely have sex with. Riley Martin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That was a disappointment. Yeah, Richard helped her with that. I hope. Whenever Richard helps, the bit goes so well. All right, thank you.
I have some more. You want to save for tomorrow?
I don't care anymore. After that, I mean, do you care what John Lieberman's girlfriend said?
Well, I got Goodstein, I got Shuley, I got Will, I got Brian Phelan.
Yeah, same for. Let me just see real quick if John Lieberman's girl said JD. I mean,
I haven't talked to her either.
I don't even know if they're still together. Oh, wow. Wow.
What'd she say?
Wow, I'm shocked. Oh, this is huge.
What did she say?
John Lieberman's girlfriend, Jenna, said the one staffer on the Stern Show she'd like to have sex with would be Ronnie the limo driver.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Congratulations, Ronnie. She's cute, too, right? Yep. Yeah.
And Steph also said she'd bang John Lieberman.
Yeah.
You know, what I could do, if you want, is I could just open these last 5 and just see if anybody else...
Nah, I'll wait. We're in the middle of news,
Yeah.
and I got to end the day at some point.
But we want to... This is interesting.
We'll drag it out. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, that must drive John Lieberman nuts.
But John... didn't Ronnie's girlfriend pick John? They should swing.
Yeah. Oh, they would. Hey, Ronnie. Way to go.
Batmund.
Batmund. Meanwhile, that mustache looks great on you, and I'm not bullshitting you. Does.
What?
It looks great.
Why?
Why? Because it's the Batman logo, and it looks better than what you had.
All right.
John, your girlfriend would want to have sex with Ronnie.
I'm shocked that...
Are you really?
Yeah, I am shocked. But this was months ago that she filled it out, and we had been kind of arguing during that time period.
You're always arguing. What's the difference between now and then?
Ronnie's going to make your girlfriend pee.
No, I'm going to make her squirt.
So I'm thinking she
Will
wrote
you
that
drop
back
a half
then.
a cup of? Why did you tell that guy you have a half a cup of load?
How do you have your load? How
Your
did
load
you?
could fit into a teaspoon.
How did? Bullshit.
Of course. You say you could fill a half a cup.
No,
of your
I was
load.
bullshitting about that, but a half a teaspoon?
Yeah, a teaspoon. That's it.
No, he said half a teaspoon.
The load is not as big as you think it is.
Come on now.
I have a full manly load, but it's not that big. I mean, when you add it up.
When you clean it up.
Doesn't look right to me, a half a teaspoon. I'm sorry.
Does it bother you that your girlfriend would mention Ronnie?
I'm not extremely pleased about it.
Stop it. You don't give a shit.
You don't?
I do. I mean, of everybody here, but she does like talking to Ronnie, like at social events and things.
Right.
She likes Ronnie's good with the women.
Yeah, I hang with him when he's drunk off his ass.
Well, congratulations, Ronnie, and I'm sorry, John.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Thank
who
you.
wouldn't she have sex with?
Oh,
I don't know.
High pitched Mike. Yeah, well, of course. I mean, he's gay.
He's gay.
Yeah, he ain't looking for her. Tell her to come up with a better answer.
Doug.
What's up?
Doug, during these flirty sessions with Christine, are you getting the vibe back from her at all?
No, it's so goofy. It's so funny. Like when Sal's around, where is he? Is he coming out? Like when Sal's around, I know it's just to mess with Sal. Like I'll be like, hey, with Christine, I'll like put my arm around, like, hey, how you doing, Christine? Things are good with, just like messing with her, and it's just always just very fun, and never, like I would never like kiss someone's wife. Like Sal puts his he goes a little bit too far. With
Like
Mama.
tries to kiss him and
yeah, like
maybe the
he
lips
touches
on
her,
the
and
peck.
if I was with you, like he says creepy shit. I don't do anything. I respect his wife and her, and I'm friendly with her,
You probably feel as though you lost the battle with Doug securing, the most desirable from Christine.
Yeah.
Yet you won the war with Gary, right?
Yeah. I mean, here's a guy I've made fun of my whole life. I got a job for putting this man down. She wants to fuck the guy that humiliates her husband. How hot is that?
If things really progressed, would you think about maybe throwing on one of your famous Gary masks and really?
No, that would ruin it for her. That would ruin it.
But wouldn't that fulfill some sort of fantasy?
I'd put
for
the
you?
Gary mask under the bed, I'd pull it out, and I'd jizz all over it.
I'm not fucking any of them.
Fucking that fucking animal. You like fucking an animal? Those big fucking teeth, that shitty breath. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do to him? Watch this. That's what I would do.
I'm listening.
Gary.
Yes.
Part of your longevity here has been based on your patience, your grace under fire. But today's revelation of Sal being Mary's choice, that's got to irk you a little bit.
It really doesn't. It doesn't bother me at all. First of all, it was the pool she had to choose from. You know what I mean? She doesn't really want to sleep. Mary doesn't want to sleep with Sal any more than Beth wants to sleep with me. It was the least evil in the pool.
It was a forced premise.
No. It's like if you had to choose one of these people, but if you had to choose somebody to sleep with, none of these people would be the choice.
But still, this is a guy who arguably made a living.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm telling you, it doesn't. People want to make it more than it is. Sal and I have put that to rest a long time ago. I really do like him, and I've gotten it back with two of the greatest practical jokes in the history of the show. The one we had to apologize for talking about when white women marry black people have babies, and my personal favorite, when we made Sal cry the morning that Howard announced renewed his contract, but Sal didn't know. So I've gotten Sal back a couple times, but I really do enjoy him. I think he's funny. I mean, he's a wacko, but I like him.
Mr. Christy.
Uh-huh.
A rather obscure answer given by your wife, by your other sweetie in your life.
That's why we're the perfect pair. I'm into obscure heavy metal bands, and she's into obscure serious employees.
Mr. Mund.
Yes, Mr. Carmel.
That's got to feel great, knowing that you and John had a little dust up over Stephanie's preferences.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys have, you're buddies, but you've clashed a few times over the past couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So to hear that Lieberman's girl is really vibing on you, that's got to be a notch in your belt.
But you know what? He won't admit to it either. It's like, it's when we were fighting that she filled us out. Come on, dude. It's obvious. She wants this, man.
Mr. Lieberman.
Yes.
The recent news about your lady liking Ronnie has to be quite disturbing. I mean, your reaction to this horrific revelation?
I think if she had to write down her answers today as we speak, they would be markedly different than they were a few months ago when we filled out these forms. That being said, I mean, sure, it does surprise me a little bit. It doesn't really anger me because Ronnie is good with the women. He always likes to chat with my girlfriend at events and dinners and things like that. So, look, I mean, do I think he actually has a chance with her? I think I have a much better chance with his girlfriend, Stephanie, than he has with my girlfriend, Jenna. That's not to say a big chance, but some chance.
You're sticking to the opinion that she gave this opinion out of anger, out of spite. She knew that that would really irk you to know that she would sleep with such a sexual, veteran, let's say, with a disgusting mustache.
Look, at the time he didn't have the mustache. At the time he and I were feuding. So these are all reasons why I believe that she picked him at the time, but that her answer would be different today. That being said, am I happy about it? No. But would I be happier if she chose Sal or somebody like that? No. I mean, I'd probably only be happy if she put none of the above.
JD, you play it cool in there, you act like you don't care, you're not surprised because you're not personable, blah, blah, blah. But on some level, you must hope that one of these women chooses you to be the most
Well,
fuckable.
I mean, it'd be nice, but, what are you going to do? They're taken anyway. You can't let it bother you.
Like many other things.
And I don't really know them that well.
Like many other things, you almost don't allow yourself to ever win, even in your head, because you'd be setting yourself up for disappointment.
Yes, that is
so
true.
So is this just another example of this? Who would, of all the staff members and their wives and girlfriends, who's number one on your list? Who would you want to bang?
I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's pretty tainted now that there was someone here, so...
yeah, but you're...
pretty much,
No one's ever entered your masturbatory repertoire or anything? No one's ever sort of popped into your head? Like,
No. Once...
After a night out, with maybe some staff drinks?
Once you see them together, it's just like, it's done. So, All right, that's it. Anything? You can leave. Thank you.
You know what? 18 years of marriage, you have 3 kids. After a while, I'm the 4th kid in the house. It's like banging your mom. It's just, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
So you can't stand her?
No, I love her dearly, but
she's like banging your mom.
Well, it's like,
well, if she made it fun, it would be different. Like if she came in a pair of heels.
Yeah,
maybe
like she changed.
Yeah.
That's another expense, Robin.
Richard's a weirdo. We had a writing meeting, and you just toss around ideas. And Will and his wife are about to have a baby.
A second child?
Second child, yeah. And Richard said for a bit he would eat the baby's placenta. And I don't think he was kidding.
Somebody pitched the idea, and the whole room goes, that's the dumbest idea because nobody would do that. And Richard just raises his hand and goes, I'd eat it.
He would eat the placenta?
Mm-hmm. Sal would cook it, he said, and then Richard would eat it.
Richard, you'll eat Will's baby's placenta?
Yeah.
Wow.
I grew up eating a lot of weird shit, so...
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Probably... I think we've had like raccoon testicles and stuff like that.
Right, yeah, you told me that. And roadkill you guys would eat regularly, right?
Yeah.
Your dad
Yeah.
would just see something freshly killed on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm. As long as it didn't smell bad, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he didn't know how long it had been killed. He didn't see it killed.
Now, would you ever eat a skunk?
Yeah.
You've eaten skunk?
I never have, but I would try it.
Your dad's eaten it, I imagine.
That's a good question. I don't know if you can eat skunk.
But you've eaten squirrel?
Yep, squirrel.
Oh, my God.
Possum, all that kind of stuff.
Have you ever eaten a rat? Did your dad ever just kill a rat and eat it? Because squirrel is kind of a rat with a tail.
Yeah.
You know, a fuzzy tail.
I think they're part of the same family.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So you're saying if we get the placenta, what do you want to do with it? You just want to eat, you want to cook it, I guess.
I'd like to have it cooked if I could, yeah.
But if you... Yeah, sure.
I don't want to be weird and eat it raw.
Right. How would you prepare it even?
Sal's
Yeah, you want that with some onion?
Yeah, like Sal could make a nice Italian dish out of it.
Hey, Will, any way we can make that happen?
No, please.
What? Come on, I got to see that.
I'd like some placenta polenta.
He's willing to eat your baby's placenta.
I know. I'm up for it. We got to ask her, though.
Yeah, what's the big deal? I mean...
Well, I don't know if they even give you that stuff from the hospital.
Sometimes they do because they do, right? Because women want to eat it or something.
Well, this is how all this came up. Somebody was talking about they went to some kind of gathering to celebrate a baby, and everybody was eating part of the placenta.
Wow.
So I think in some religions, it's like a thing that you do, yeah.
I tell you, what fucking religion is that? That's a crazy-ass religion.
Some Satanism or something. But I would eat it.
When is your wife due?
She's due July 6th, but she's ready to go. I'm hoping she can at least wait till Wednesday.
Could you speed it up? I'm hungry.
But I'll ask her, absolutely.
I need
All right,
lunch.
thanks. All right, Richard, you might be in business.
I mean, we can refrigerate it.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Well, I hope so.
You can freeze it.
Freeze it, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose
Wow,
the
I
taste.
can't believe you'd eat that. I think I might vomit if I see you do that.
I think I'll vomit while I do it.
Wow. So, Howard TV, can you guys cover getting the placenta and storing it and then cooking it? And you know what I mean? That seems to be something people need to see.
Howard, Sal's all upset. He's like, well, where are we cooking this? Because my wife is definitely not going to allow a placenta in the house.
We could. I bet
Who even said about Sal cooking it?
I have a George Foreman grill we could just bring in.
Okay.
And just
Let's do
cook
it
on
here.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, who knows how to season polenta or placenta?
Polenta.
Polenta, placenta.
Polenta might be all right, but placenta.
You know what I would do? I would do like a little like barbecue sauce on it, and then like salt and pepper, and maybe some onion and
a little olive oil.
maybe some peppers.
We could get Paula Dean to come in and cook it. She needs a job now.
All right.
Well,
you're in
then you're
business.
talking butter if you're talking Paul.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't want it to be unhealthy.
Like I'm gagging just thinking about it.
There's videos on the internet of people eating it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. This guy says he ate one. What do you mean you ate one? Dude?
Yeah.
You ate a placenta?
Yeah, I ate my second daughter's placenta. I asked for the first one, but the doctor didn't give it to me.
Why would you do that?
It's I read that it's, kind of like a mother breastfeeding, like it's supposed to make a bond with the child. But
Why don't you just eat the kid?
oh, yeah, and it actually tastes kind of like liver.
Ugh.
I've had liver.
I've got pictures on my Facebook page of me preparing it.
Oh my God.
Umbilical cord stew.
Wow. That'd be cool.
How did he cook it?
I fried it with, I just fried it in olive oil with salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic, I think, maybe.
Oh, we could do a beer batter, too. That'd be good.
Oh, my God. I would just puke.
Or placenta pizza.
Isn't that sort of cannibalism?
In a way, yeah.
He says he makes a great rub.
All right.
Yeah. Take it easy.
Later.
I love all the cooks around here want to get involved now. See, it wasn't such a crazy idea, was it?
Merman.
Yes.
this gives you and your family a very odd connection with Richard that might almost be eternal.
Well, yeah, it probably is. You know, we lived together for a while. He constantly brings up that he heard my wife and I having sex.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense that, you know, the next step would be eating her placenta. Right?
Do you fear bringing him around this baby, thinking he's going to have some sort of deeper bond?
I fear bringing him around any baby, not just this baby. You know, he's a scary individual. But no, I don't have a whole lot of fear about that.
How did you even approach the subject with your wonderful wife?
I just said, hey, Richard Christy wants to eat your placenta. And, you know, she knows the show. She knows Richard. It's not like that comes as a complete shock to her at this point.
At this point, it's pretty regular that you give her some ridiculous suggestion or ask her a ridiculous question.
Yeah, she's come to expect asinine behavior from this group. So, no shock.
Richard, this is a very interesting proposal, to say the least.
I love that was part of our creative meeting. Very creative.
You got right up there. I was sitting there and you wrote down, eat Will's
wife's placenta. I kind of just, most of it was just to make Will and everybody laugh, but it's really going to happen now, so.
And you're fully prepared to go through with this?
Yeah.
I was just asking Will if this is going to forge a unbreakable bond with his...
It will.
You're going to almost be beyond Uncle Richard.
I'll be a godfather.
Now, the other question I'd ask you is what beer pairs well with placenta?
I have a Rocky Mountain Oyster Stout that I should bring in to pair with it, because there's a beer company that makes beer with bull balls, and I've been saving a can for it, and I think this would be the perfect time to have it with it.
I'm sure the good people at Rocky Mountain Oyster, what is it, Stout?
Stout. Wynkoop is the company.
I'm sure they're going to be very happy that it's so palatable and so wonderful when paired with a well-cooked placenta.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Bon appetit, sir.
Thank you.
Vince, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
You know, yesterday you were talking about, you know, it drives you crazy when you hear people who claim who died and gone to the other side and you know, to heaven and stuff, and then they came back, and you think it's all phony, but it really isn't.
Oh, God, it happened to you?
No, it hasn't happened to me, but it has happened to my wife.
Your wife's a kook.
No. Let's not attack his wife right away.
No.
All right, I'll wait a minute, and then I'll attack her. Go ahead. What happened to your wife?
She died back in '70s. Middle of the '70s, she died at a dentist's office, and she went to the other side. And she said it was so amazing and wonderful and peaceful. And she said she did meet Jesus, and she asked him what religion is the right religion, because at that time she was like...
Why do I feel we're building to a joke, Vince?
No joke. And Jesus just said there is no right religion. And
well, all right, so can I tell you what I think, without ridiculing your wife? Your wife went to the dentist. She was having a procedure. Whatever it was, whether her heart stopped for a while or whatever, was technical that she supposedly, quote-unquote, died. Her brain is alive. She's alive. She ain't dead because your wife's alive now. And what happens is when you're in this state, it's a hallucinatory state. And she had a very blissful experience where she imagined meeting Jesus.
It's called technical death, not real death.
Right. Let me tell you what real death is. My grandpas are like underground in a box being eaten by worms. That's real death. What your wife had was a temporary lapse in breathing.
Well, let me ask you this: Have you ever felt something, or have you ever felt something that wasn't there?
No.
But you know was?
No.
Because that's happened to me.
Yeah, that's called psychosis.
Okay. No. Even
Stop
Dr.
it.
Oz, even Dr. Oz said he was really skeptical about this, and he said that he's talked to people that said that when they were in an operation,
Dr. Oz is a dick.
What?
If he's telling people this.
Wait a minute. You didn't even hear what he said Dr. Oz said.
I already know his whole rap. Dr. Oz has said he's talked to people who were in operation, they technically died, and they all time. Please.
No. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say that these people who were in the operation.
Hold on. You know who wants to join this conversation? Mr. Bullshit. Hold on a second. He wants to talk to you. Hi, Mr. Bullshit. You can talk to Vince with me. Go ahead, Vince. Where's your wife now?
Well, right now.
She's blowing Jesus. Bullshit.
Right now she's sleeping.
Wake her up. I'll talk to her about her so-called death.
Oh, no. I don't want to wake. She's very sick right now.
What's wrong with her?
She has lupus and she's fighting breast cancer.
Oh, my God.
Oh, dear.
You know, so she's not in very good health.
So she's not afraid because she's already met Jesus.
Bullshit! She's in a lot of pain now. She lives every day of her life in a lot of pain.
Well, that's not funny.
And we're really in bad shape, you know, in every way, financially and everything. So it's just.
Well, let's get to something better than that. I mean, that's too sad. Mr. Bullshit, I hear your wife is not having sex with you because.
She passed out at the dentist's office too, Howard.
She did?
Yeah, she woke up with his dick in her mouth.
Mr. Bullshit, I heard for real that when you were on the air yesterday, you said having sex with Christy. I mean, having sex with your wife is like having sex with your mother.
I think I'm dying. I'm going to see Jesus now.
All right, goodbye.
Gotta go.
A lot of good email, Robin, from the fans saying they love Mr. Bullshit. Where are you?
Mr. Bullshit is great.
Yes, Mr. Bullshit. Although Mr. Bullshit had to hang up real quick today when I brought up his wife.
Mr. Bullshit can't talk about his wife. He's got a lot to say about everything else.
Sal, what happened? You got in trouble? So many weird things with our staff. Richard agreed to eat the placenta of Will Murray's baby that's coming in a week.
Ugh. And you know what? I saw that Doug Hurwitz had sent a little email of placenta recipes.
Yeah, it's really a weird thing. And then Ronnie was on the wrap-up show with a weird thing. Did you hear that?
No.
Listen, I don't know what the fuck Ronnie's thinking of. Listen to this.
I never fully understood the whole eating placenta thing.
Plus, I always think, like, Richard has this, like, Forrest Gump quality to him. Like, you know, whenever he's, attached to somebody, they have good things happen to them. So I'm hoping maybe it means good things for them.
You're going to have to freeze it?
Well, we're going to have to do something with it. You can't leave it out
All
for
right,
2
so
weeks.
here's what you do. You take an ice tray.
Yeah.
And you pour it into an ice tray, put it in the freezer. Okay, and then when we come back,
But it's not a liquid, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's almost like a. It's almost like a.
I know
it's like
what
an
it
omelet.
is. You can still pour it into an ice tray. And
Why would I do that?
Make little ice cubes out of it, and this way.
Popsicles.
You put it in his beer and let him drink it.
What is that bizarre thought? Ronnie wants to take the placenta
and put it in ice trays, make like placenta cubes.
Yeah, and put it in the beer and have him drink raw placenta. What the fuck are you thinking about? What? Where do you come up with an idea like that? That Batman mustache is so fucking cool. You still get people stopping you and stuff
Yeah,
about
I just fixed it up a little bit last night.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it looks good.
JD was all upset that it wasn't looking like Batman anymore.
It's getting gray.
Yeah, because you've grown. You grew this part, the
No,
chin
that's-
part. That's
no.
always been there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was always there.
Of course, that's the bat wings.
Wow.
Whatever.
Oh, wow. I never noticed that before.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
What's
wrong with him?
Yeah, what's wrong with me? What are you thinking that he should eat the? That's eating. You want him to drink the placenta in an ice cube?
Yeah, let him put it in his beer, man. Make his beer nice and cold.
But I'm going to gag when I say, but it'll be raw placenta. What you're saying?
So what?
No.
Frozen, man.
He's got to cook it at least.
No.
Oh.
No, man. That's the real.
Where did you come up with? How did you come up with that idea?
Then it's the real deal. You're not cooking it.
How did you come up with that idea that you want to freeze it in ice cubes and put it in beer?
Put it in an ice tray.
Why not just put it in beer?
No, but at least it's like it's giving you a reason. It's an ice cube.
Yeah, but it's got to melt before you can eat the placenta.
No, he just puts it in his beer and he drinks. It's going to melt in there as soon as he puts it in the beer.
What an idiot.
Yeah, I'm an idiot?
What a fucking moron.
Yeah, I'm a moron. You hear him on the wrap-up show?
Yeah.
He slept in the fucking couch last night. No.
What happened?
Just threw him out of the house.
Did she?
No, she didn't throw me out.
Yeah, she did.
She didn't even tell me to leave the house. She's not speaking to me.
Yeah, she's not speaking
She
to him.
isn't really?
Yeah, I deserve it. I'm an idiot.
Why?
Well, I spoke too much and I pissed her off.
Or she listens to the show?
No, the fucking idiots out there. I won't even get into that.
Who squealed on you?
These
There's always-
Twitter shitbags.
Yeah.
The Twitter shitbags.
Does she have a Twitter
They're
account?
little cockroaches crawling up my dick hole. They don't. I mean, they know how to get under your skin. These Twitter pricks.
I
They
guess that's how
tweet. They tweet the worst lines they can find.
That's
They
the-
cherry pick the fucking satanic fucking venom of the show, and they take it out of context.
Now you know
and
how
they
the
tweet
radio
it.
guys feel when you call.
Yeah,
Hey,
touche.
Life's
on
a
me.
bitch.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, and you know, she was very upset.
I knew you were frying yourself yesterday on the wrap-up show, man. I knew
That's it. Well, I deserve
Was it the wrap-up show?
Oh, yeah.
No, it was here. When
And
I
the wrap-up show.
What did he
here.
say on the wrap-up show?
I didn't say anything on the wrap-up show.
You said
Ron.
a
I'm
lot.
gonna wrap
You know-
you in the mouth.
He said plenty.
What did he
I
say?
didn't say anything.
Look at him. He's going to cry.
I'm not gonna cry. I gotta, you know.
You crying like a bitch over there?
Look at him. He's got
crying
little,
at
you got
all.
little tears in the side of your eye. Look
It's
at
from
you.
your fucking mustache. It's making me well up.
Howard, you know what one of the things was he talked about on the rapper show said that I thought was interesting? He talked about that he no longer takes charity sex from his wife.
I didn't say that. Not. Look. Right. Good.
Do you really feel you deserve to be punished by her?
I have a great wife, a beautiful wife, a good mom, a good mother. I want to continue my marriage. I am sorry,
So she
Christine,
heard
about
what? So
yesterday.
what did you say that she specifically thought was wrong? That when
Somebody
you fuck her,
tweeted-
she's like your mom? It's like fucking your mom?
Right.
Right.
And that was wrong. And I didn't mean it that way. I'm not banging my mom. But anyway, I said it. I have to live with it.
What did you mean?
Always trying to be
I
a
meant that.
comedian.
I meant that after a while in a marriage, you almost feel like another child.
Right.
So when it comes to sex too, you still have that
You feel like
mentality
you're
of
fucking a mother.
yes,
Yeah.
feel like you're banging a mom.
Right.
But I don't feel that way. I feel like I'm banging my beautiful, great wife who is
Always
great.
trying to be
You
funny.
feel like you feel
Put
like,
that on Twitter.
He's always trying to be funny. That's his
I'm not-
problem.
How am I trying to be funny?
By what you
I'm real funny, sleeping on the fucking couch. My wife's not talking to me. That's hilarious.
Oh, I didn't.
Look at
oh,
me,
you-
Bozo
you
the
did
Clown, the
sleep on
shithead
couch,
that's,
you see?
whose wife hates his guts.
I was joking around when I said he's sleeping on the couch.
you are sleeping on the couch?
I hung out on. No, I'm sleeping in bed. I just wait for her to sleep first, and then I slide in. And I deserve it.
Why do you deserve it, though?
Why do
Because you
deserve
don't
it?
listen to me. You don't make your wife a punching bag. I vented my feelings yesterday, and you know what? She's not here to speak her side of it, so
Right.
it's
I spoke
wrong.
her side of it. I said you're an asshole.
I agree, and that was. And also,
That wasn't enough, Howard.
And that's it.
Always trying to be the comic.
I'm not.
That's what gets you in trouble.
Right.
You were trying to be funny.
I'm
Look
not
what-
the
look
one
what it
walking
got
around
you.
with a superhero logo under my nose, though.
I'm not.
And I'm the one trying to be funny.
I'm not the one sleeping on the couch.
Old Batman over here.
I'm not sleeping on the couch, man.
Yeah, Batman.
I'm not sleeping on the
Bat
couch.
manure.
I'm not sleeping on the couch.
Bat
pal.
shit.
I'm not sleeping on the couch.
I know you're not, and I get it. I get it. So I'm saying that I said a few things, and that's it. Let's move on.
You were trying to be funny.
I wasn't trying to
Yeah,
be
you
funny.
were.
Howard asked me a question, and I answered it. I spoke the truth.
If Howard told you to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge, would you do it? Huh?
What a cliche question.
Well, anyway.
Answer me. Would you do it?
No.
Well, then why do you take the shit from him? And make you
me?
You wound
What
up
are you
sleeping.
talking about, Ronnie? Take shit from who?
You wound up sleeping on the couch.
Ronnie didn't know what he's talking about.
why
What
am I
shit
taking
did
Why
you
are
do?
we having Ronnie in a conversation?
I don't know.
Ronnie, the therapist over here.
Some therapy. Some maniac. But anyway, getting back to the discussion. So Will is going to donate. He checked with his wife. They're giving birth next week. They're going to take the placenta, and they're going to freeze it.
Right.
And then when we get back on the air, Richard's going to eat it.
Yes.
You're going to cook it.
You requested I cook it. I do. We want to make placenta marinara.
That's not fun.
Is it dangerous at all? Because Dr. Fish was saying we're going way over the line.
I would say so.
Are we, though?
When you're eating something that comes out of a woman's vagina after childbirth, I would have to believe it's...
He's eating after birth.
It's squirting.
I'm going to vomit. But evidently a lot of people do eat the placenta.
That's what I was going to say. It's not something that hasn't been done.
Yeah, Robin, is that too crazy?
Yes.
Richard,
I don't think I would do it.
I
but
wouldn't do it.
I was thinking about
Richard's
this.
eating, as he said, some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I'd rather see him cut his finger off.
I was thinking last night, what are eggs? That's chicken placenta. How is
it's
it's a
not
chicken abortion?
Placenta.
Well, it's basically the
it's
same
basically
thing.
a chicken that we're plucking away from its mother before it's born. It's an abortion.
Yeah. So what's
It's not even. It's not. It's not. It's only the egg.
No.
It's not a baby.
Robin, I X-rayed them, and these baby chickens are pleasuring themselves at that young age. And what?
I read up on it a little bit yesterday. Why people eat the placenta? So it's mostly the mother eats it because it helps. It helps keep postpartum depression away for some reason, and it also helps with when you're nursing.
Yeah.
But then they said that some men do it to bond with their wife and feel closer to the child.
Oh, they must be weird. Anybody who would do that is weird.
That's the same guy wearing the papoose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes me feel like I've given birth. Like I've had the child inside of me.
Right.
You fucking dick.
Who, me?
No.
No.
Well, I'm going to be
yes,
eating
you,
it.
but not you in that instant.
You're not bonding with anything.
You're just doing it to be funny.
It's a goof.
Yeah.
Why not eat Will semen? That's what's making the baby, right?
That's no, because that would be weird. That's gay.
But I would do a Will sperm slurpee.
Wow. Well, all right. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
They've
I'm looking
evidently
forward to
consented. So there you have.
Howard, do you want it cooked or do you prefer he eat it raw?
I think he's got to eat it.
No.
cooked. I
Cook
think
it.
No.
I think
That's
you
why
could
I said
die.
ice cubes.
I want to eat it cooked.
Yeah, I think you
have
could
to.
die if you eat it raw.
You would
Yeah.
eat raw hamburger.
So can we bring in a hot plate here, Howard, to prepare it, or would you rather?
He's bringing in his George Foreman grill.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, Sal's making a special recipe. He needs a hot plate if that's okay.
I don't care. Do what you have to do.
We could make it in the green room, or
I give a
Do you
shit.
know what it's going to
Sal-
smell like in the hallways? Cooked body parts.
Yeah, it's going to smell like chicken.
It's like a hamburger.
Chicken.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
I don't know what kind of chicken you're eating.
Laugh all you want, but I bet you never get postpartum depression after this.
I'll be happy as hell.
Yeah.
And I'll be nursing.
Do you think when you go home today, your wife's still going to be mad at you, or do you think like she's still going to
Like one night on the couch
yeah.
is enough.
Like what happened? Like she came home and then she yelled at you.
She texted me.
Oh, and she said, "Don't come home."
No, she just said, I'm very upset. I'm very hurt. You humiliated me. And I said, I'm sorry. I was defending you, but they were asking me questions. I was being honest, and I went overboard, and I apologized. And so now I'm letting her cool off on her time.
So then when you went home, was it like you got the cold shoulder as soon as you walked in the door?
I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to say a thing. I think anything I would say would set her off.
Did
and out
she
of
just
respect
look at
to her-
you, or she didn't even look at you? She just kept doing whatever she had to do and didn't look at you.
Yeah.
Was there dinner?
I went to the gym and texted my sons, ask Mom what she wants for dinner.
Wow. So the kids know that she's mad at you.
No, they didn't know, but I texted them like, maybe perhaps they can ask her. And...
Did they write back? Hey,
No,
why
they
didn't
didn't
you
write
ask Mom yourself?
No, they didn't write back at all.
They ignore you too.
Yeah.
They think you're an idiot.
Yeah. So I came home and she actually made pasta. And
Oh.
and I sat down and I had a bowl of pasta next to her.
Right.
And I said, it's delicious. She goes, yeah, because I don't put all those shitty ingredients that you put in it. So I'm like, and I laughed,
Right. Make her feel good.
Yeah, and she was right. It was delicious. And that was it.
And that was the whole conversation.
That was it. And then I just.
Were you do you get nervous the whole time, or you like just?
It's uneasy. But, but the whole time.
She'll get over it. I guess. I didn't think you
It's my
humiliated her
fault.
at all because everybody knows you do such asshole antics that she's got to not really be in the mood to fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
No, seriously.
But I think that's what it is. You're pointing out she married an asshole.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Thanks, guys. I feel great.
Yeah, but he makes a living now being an asshole. She
Right.
should be happy.
She is happy. She's very happy.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
And that's it. So it's all good. And
So do you think? So
It's
when you
all
went to
good.
work this morning, did she say anything to you? Or you just left?
I just left.
Right.
She was sleeping. It was
Right.
4 a.m. But
And when you get home today, do you think like it'll be?
I think it'll be better. I hope it
Yeah,
will be.
yeah.
Christine's very good like that. She's forgiving. I mean,
Right.
considering all the bullshit I put her through, and she's still with me. I think this. I've
Well,
been
she
a lot
put you through
worse.
some bullshit too.
Hey, you know, that's how it works.
Right.
The ups and downs of marriage.
Right.
And right now we're at the downs, and I'm looking to
go up.
Go up again.
Yeah.
Go up, up, hopefully to see Jesus too, Robin. Up, real high.
You got to see the picture. He has a picture on his phone of his ass in that guy's face on the beach. It's the funniest
I gotta
damn
see
thing.
that. Let me see.
All right, hold on.
All right. Hey, meanwhile, if you want to see the supermoon, the picture I took Saturday night, there was a supermoon. Let me see that picture. There it is. There's the supermoon, Robin.
Oh, boy, that's a big one.
Wow. Wow.
It's not the moon I saw.
I've never seen a moon like that.
Wow. Supermoon. Did you see the supermoon, Sal?
Yeah, it was
Look
fantastic.
at that.
Here's the moon at the beach.
That's the guy you mooned and your wife was mad? Oh, my God. That's the great.
The guy was sleeping?
Text this to your wife and say, come on, here, have a good laugh.
Let me see that.
My asshole's right in his nose.
Oh.
Oh, God.
So the guy was asleep and you just like pulled your pants down at the beach?
Yeah.
And your wife got mad. And the kids probably saw.
No, the kids were playing by the waves. I did it for a split second, and my buddy Rob snapped the picture.
How could you look at that and get mad? It's the funniest damn thing.
The girls don't think that's funny.
It's a mixed marriage. They don't have the same sense of humor at all.
Yeah, but you know, when you're like, Robin, like when you're with a guy, you don't want to see
You don't want, your boyfriend or your husband doing that kind of thing. It's all right. See, all the guys laughing at you, Sal, they're having a great time.
Yeah, because they're
But
not the
their
assholes doing
wives-
it. Yeah.
That's right. Their wives aren't upset with them, and they're not sleeping on the couch.
If you want to feel any better, I think that's hysterical.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now he's happy.
No.
You said it's good if he's happy.
Are you jealous that he complimented me?
No.
I think he is.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm very
You know what it
jealous.
is? You need to marry Richard.
I think I have.
You'd be like, wow, honey, you're going to get a
That was
blowjob tonight. Wow, you're the funniest man on the planet. You're just married to a woman. That's your problem.
What other things can you do?
God damn, your whole bunghole is out and balls. I'm going to kiss you.
Could you jerk off at dinner? That'd be great.
You just made me squirt.
He knows the way to my heart.
Richard won't even let me eat cookies. He says, "Stop it, put it down, sweetie." He watches my weight. He monitors everything that I do.
Yeah, I like to see him.
Are you in love with Sal?
Friendly love, yeah.
But are you in love?
I couldn't get a hard on for him.
No, I don't mean that, but I mean, are you in love with him? Like, you just love him?
I love him, yeah,
you
of
do.
course, yeah.
It's a real bromance.
Yeah.
Right.
There's love there for sure.
He takes me shopping
How
for Christmas.
often do you guys stay in touch when you're not in the studio?
We text all weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we have dinner, like Richard will take a picture of his dinner, text it to me. I'll text him back a picture of my dinner. So it's like we're having a little romantic meal over the
That
phone.
or he'll text me back a picture of his cock or something.
He sexts you.
Have you ever tried to pleasure yourself to a picture of Sal?
No.
No. Try that tonight. See if it works. Sal, sext him tonight and see if you can jerk off. Try. Maybe you can force yourself to be gay.
I don't know.
Because Sal needs you, actually. He
Right.
really needs you.
No offense, but if I was gay, I would not go for Sal's type of cock.
Really?
That's an ugly. That's an ugly cock.
He pitches my dick in every single meeting. You love my dick.
It's
What do
funny
you do
looking
to his
though.
dick?
It's funny
What
looking.
do you do to it?
He pitches it. Is
Pitch
what
it
he-
at me like
Every
ideas.
pinches.
No.
No,
I pitched a thing for Cinco de Mayo, Poucho de Mayo, where we put candy in his pouch and somebody hits his pouch with a bat and tries to knock it all out.
Why not?
Yeah.
Anything else? You want to light my dick on fire while we're at it?
I'll do that. I'll hit it.
Right. Well, anyway.
For the 4th of July, I want to put a firecracker in his dick and blow it up.
Yeah. All right, boys.
Alrighty.
Well, all right,
Okay.
so I guess we settled all the business.
Yep.
Learned about Ronnie, learned about Sal, learned about Richard.
And we'll be making a nice placenta meal very,
Right.
very shortly. Should be good.
All right. Wow.
And Ronnie's still an idiot.
How much does he have to eat? Does he have to finish the whole placenta?
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Clean his plate.
I wonder if it's even, like, could you die from it?
Let's do a little investigation while we're headed.
Yeah.
We have some time here.
Yeah, right. Like, I think if you can die from it, we might call it off.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Just how sure a death is it?
Yeah, we don't know anything we're doing.
Mr. Governale.
Yes. Good job, honey.
Thanks. I'm glad I got to talk about the pouchiata, the pinata.
Now, Richard, you sit in that room with Sal all day. You love his, fooling around and his sense of humor and his
Horsing
silliness.
around.
Sal, who does Christine want you to be? I mean, she knows what she got herself into, more or less, when she married you.
Yeah, but she doesn't, she wants me to be a guy who respects our marriage. I could do crazy antics, but when it comes to her, she should be here to voice her opinion.
Richard, you're a married man. You know what it takes to make a marriage work. Is Sal doing anything wrong in your opinion, or what? You would never
He's
change
doing
it?
everything right.
If you were married to him, that would be the...
Yeah, if I saw him putting his ass in a guy's face on the beach, my heart would be aflutter. I think it's the greatest thing ever.
When you hear people laugh at you and the things you do, your antics, and even Howard saying, what a funny guy you are, does it make you want to change even less? Does it make you does it make you feel almost resentful of what Christine is wanting from you?
Me?
Yeah. Are you resentful? Like, do you feel what?
No. I mean, I'm just me, and she's a trooper. She's put up with a lot of that stuff. She just doesn't like when I speak about her. That's primarily it. I mean, when I was on air, she wasn't mad about some things I've done in the past. Yes, she's been mad about those things in the past, but she just doesn't like when I speak about her specifically.
And you're okay with that? You understand where the...
Well, I understand now. For now.
I'm so surprised that your wife got mad to say that if you talk to her on a regular basis, you kill her, and that you hardly fuck her because she pretty much doesn't want to do it. I can't believe.
See, Gary summed it up. That would piss any wife off.
So how do you navigate that going forward?
What a moron that guy is. Jesus. I'm so surprised that if I said I wouldn't talk to my wife and want to kill her, that I can't believe she wouldn't want to leave you.
Mr. Dellabate.
Yes.
What makes your marriage work?
Well, what I do is I go home, I take the biggest pieces of shit chicken pieces, I eat them, then I eat cookies, then I take a nap. And then I pick my nose and I eat it, and then I screw up everything prepared for the show the following day as far as booking guests like Madonna's sister and putting people together on the same hour. I do all of that. Is he coming? That's what I do.
Hi, I'm Jonah Falcon, and I'm here at the Howard Stern Show. I'm going to be performing my song, It's Too Big, interviewing with Howard, and, I don't know, perhaps promoting some sites like Strategy Informer or Gaming Podcast, and maybe discussing future projects.
And discussing some other things about yourself, as your song alludes to, and things of that nature, I'm sure will come up.
Yeah, it talks about my ego. My ego's too big.
Right.
Actually, just the opposite. Yeah, I mean, I'm deciding whether to just wear this, which just hints, or I bought this a while ago before my trip to LA, because when I wanted to do something, I thought maybe I could do something that was very British, but I never got the top for it. But as you can see, they're intended to show me off if I do that, but I'm probably not going to do that today.
You still have some time, so think on that, and we'll see you in the studio.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Jonah.
See ya.
So this guy's got a 13.5-inch cock.
Is that how he got booked?
Yeah, well, it's funny with him. This guy, he's tried being a talk show host. He put out a song. He wants to be everything but a guy with a 13.5-inch cock.
But how does he make a living? He just...
Well, he's living with his parents.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, I mean,
That's what a guy with a 13-inch cock does?
He should be governor of Alaska, because they apparently don't care over there what you've got. But I want to say to Jonah claims he's turned down millions of dollars to do a porn.
Why?
Yeah, why would you turn that? Just be the guy with the 13.5-inch cock and really enjoy it.
God gave you a gift.
Right. Why are you fighting
That's
it?
like being Whitney Houston and not singing.
Where is Jonah Falcon? Bring him in. Let me see him. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's Jonah. Jonah, you look different. Would you put on a couple of pounds, maybe? You filled out a little.
Yeah, I've been working out.
See your cock. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, God. How do you walk around with that thing?
Jonah, why do you keep trying to reinvent yourself as a talk show host or like a sports expert or a music guy? You're the guy with the 13.5-inch cock. If you claim you could have millions of dollars doing porn, just do it, dude.
No, that was a single time offer. I really can't talk about it.
Why? Because it's not true?
It's true. I just don't want to talk
You got
about
offered over $1 million to do a porn.
Yeah.
And you won't take the money?
No.
That would be the crazy... Aren't you living back with your parents again?
No. I haven't been living there for a while. I have enough work to be living on my own. It's not the greatest work, but it's enough work. It's enough to get by with. I'm writing for a website.
Oh, you
Strategy
are?
Informer, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I get paid by them.
How much you get paid?
Oh, enough to pay the rent.
Are you making $12,000 a year? At least?
No, I think it's more like a month. Come on.
Are you making $12,000 a month?
No, more than that, but
So you're making about $150,000 a year?
No, not that much.
$100,000 a year.
Not six figures. No,
not six figures. So you turned down 7 figures.
Well, you have to understand something. I'm not motivated by money.
Okay, but I'm just saying. Brace the cock thing.
No, I have enough people doing that for me.
You're proud of your cock. I know that. You say you're writing a movie where you play. What are you going to play?
Well, the thing is that I have a concept for a movie that a lot of people are getting interested in, and that is that I would actually be a supporting character. I would not be the main character, and I actually have the main character in mind, the actor for the main character in mind. But I would be playing a past his prime musician who's basically just way all over the place. It's like.
But in the movie, you would pull out your cock.
There would be a full frontal nude scene.
Of
yeah,
course. You always work your cock into stuff, right?
Well, I got to get the people I got to get people in the door. People will come for that and enjoy the other stuff.
Your cock is so big that this is a fascinating story. You recently went to the airport.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
This was last year, actually. Actually, it's almost a year to the day.
You walk in, and your cock is actually so big that it's visible through your pants.
Well, what happens was it wasn't visible through. Sort of visible through my pants. I had it downward, and when you go through the body scanner,
yeah.
They obviously saw something going down there.
Right.
And first they
and it
thought
looks like a gun.
The first they thought it was a cyst, and
that's some cyst.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that stopped, but it wasn't really that bad because all they did was ask a bunch of questions. They took me into this side, not inside it, but where they have this area where they put powder on my hands and ran it under a light. I think what that does is they're trying to detect if you have any gunpowder, TNT, or anything like that.
Right.
And they said no, and that was like just 5 minutes, and then my flight was delayed 2 hours.
Did they have to frisk you? Did they ask you to pull down your pants so they could see what was doing?
They frisked me, but they went around.
Right.
They're very skilled because they don't want to actually run over it.
Right.
I don't know why.
Did you say to the guy, look, I just want to explain, I have a 13.5-inch cock. It's kind of hard to conceal it.
I just said it was my dick. I just said, look, it's just my dick.
Yeah, that's some dick.
And the thing is that...
What's your deal? You bisexual? Are you into girls and guys?
Bi, mostly girls.
Mostly girls? That means mostly guys.
Nice try there.
Seriously, last time you had sex, was it with a guy?
No. It was a BJ this past weekend.
From a chick?
Yeah, I mean,
Did she know? Did she want you for you, or did she want you because she had heard you have this enormous cock?
The second, but usually I'm a really nice guy, and I'm very passionate, and all that. And the thing is that, I love to kiss, make out, and all that stuff.
Right.
So what happens is, the thing about me is people come in with some set of expectations, and they come away with a different set of them.
When you're erect, how big are you? 13 and a half?
13 and a half. Without using a ruler, I go from here to here.
On your arm.
Yeah, and
so you're the length of an entire arm and fist.
The midpoint of my palm to the crook of my elbow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's, the thing is
Do you have
that
trouble getting an erection? Because it's like almost like when guys have a dick that big, it's almost like it's so massive. It's like lifting a crane.
I do get that big, but the thing is that it has nothing to do with the size. It's now that I'm getting older, it's like, damn, do I really have to do? It's sort of like getting to be a chore. Yeah, it's like
sometimes when you're fucking, whether it's a guy or a girl. Are you full like you can you get a full hard erection, or is it sometimes kind of softish?
No, I mean the thing is that I just tell them, don't expect me to spring up right away.
Right. They got to work it.
I mean, the thing is that I'm very psychological when I'm having sex. If I'm turned on, I'll get all the way hard. I have to be kissing, making out, that sort of stuff.
The chick who put it in her mouth, how much of it does she even get in? Could she get past the head?
She had trouble with the thickness, for one thing, because like I said, I'm thicker than my wrist here.
Right.
Wow.
The thing is, the thing is, I don't care if they work the head. The rest is, who cares?
The head's the best part, right?
Yeah, who
Isn't that
cares?
what they said?
I mean, I don't.
Famous quote.
I remember one of your past people. Who was she? The girl, the cucumber girl, or it was like a decade ago.
The woman who the kielbasa queen.
The kielbasa girl. Yeah. I mean, I don't need that.
Right. So this girl just put some of it in her mouth. Was she like, oh my God, this is fantastic?
She was turned on by it. She was turned on by the visuals.
Right.
And women can tend to get very visual. It didn't help that I was manipulating her with my hand, if you know what I mean. I just.
Did she not want to have intercourse with you, or was she afraid?
Sure.
She
No,
did
sure.
have it.
Yeah.
Oh, you said she gave you.
It's easier to do that than oral.
She gave you oral, and then you had intercourse.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yes.
And can you get the thing all the way in her vagina?
No.
How much
Absolutely
of it?
not.
How much of it goes? What is it, Gary? Please.
I got to interrupt. I'm sorry. I got to. Somebody wants to come and say hello. It's important.
Who is it? Hold on. Keep your big penis there for a second.
Stay right there, Jonah.
Oh my God! Who is that? Chris?
Yeah,
What are you doing here, man? Chris Rock.
Hey, Chris.
Boy.
What the hell's going
Do I have
on?
to get all radio-y?
What are you doing up here?
Filming a movie.
This guy's got 13.5-inch cock, and you're interrupting his interview.
Really?
I'm interrupting his movie. What are you talking about?
But no one.
What are you doing?
I mean, I kind of have a bigger than average cock, I guess.
Okay.
Do you?
Do you?
And
I actually he does.
How big is
in
it?
my single days, it's like you get a girl and they always go, "How come you didn't tell me?" It's like, what am I supposed to do?
How big is your cock? You never.
I don't. It's part of it is I'm skinny and it's the backdrop's small, so it just looks bigger.
Did you ever measure it with a ruler?
No.
Is that a lie?
I don't know how I got into this.
You just walked in.
Is it over 7 inches?
Yeah,
yes.
easy.
Oh, wow. How do you know? What do you mean, yes? Don't ask for
You know what?
Easy.
When you're like me, you hear a lot of things from other people. It's like things get in the grapevine.
Because Nick Cannon was just saying he's 9 inches. And that's pretty impressive.
That's, yeah.
You think that's small?
I'm
just saying.
I've never.
Chris,
you're over
darling.
9. Wait a second. You're over 9. Yeah, Robinson Love. You're over 9.
I don't know what I am. I'm just saying.
You're saying you're over 9 inches.
I've heard nice
He's gotten
things.
compliments.
Wow.
I've heard nice
Oh
things.
my God.
But
what's wrong with me?
You got the money.
Yeah, so what? I want a big
You got
cock.
the money. No.
You give up all the money for a big cock?
He's not giving up his money.
No. Hey, big cock isn't worth that. Everyone has a big dick today. Like no one is small except me. It's just amazing. So what are you doing up at Sirius?
I'm filming a movie, and I play kind of like the movie's kind of like Curb Your Enthusiasm or Louie, where I play kind of a version of me.
Yeah.
And I'm so in the movie I have to promote a movie. And part of the promotion is going to XM. So
you're shooting up here?
Yeah, I'm shooting up here next week. So we're doing like a little tech scout.
Oh, you're doing some pre-stuff.
Are you the director of the film?
Yes, I am the director and the writer and all
Look
that.
at you.
Look at me.
Do you need a guy with a huge cock in the film? Because I got one here. I could book this guy. He's looking for work. Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. And you finished that Sandler movie?
I'm down. Yeah, that comes out in a few weeks.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Brothers too.
Is it good?
It's really good.
It's really good?
It's really good.
They give you something to do?
It might be better than the first one.
Really?
Yeah, it's like people are screaming.
Wow.
at the previews. Yeah.
How big is Sandler's cock?
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty big.
You go around.
No, because when we were younger,
right?
Well, at SNL, Sandler and Farley would just whip out their dicks all the time.
Is that right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And so he must be big if he's doing that.
Yeah. And you'd be eating, and Farley would call you, Chris, I have to ask you a question. You turn around, there's just a cock in your face.
Was Farley big?
Farley wasn't that big. Well, you know what? It was decent size, but the backdrop is so big.
Oh, wow.
See,
they say when
that's
you,
the thing with the dicks. It's part of it's the backdrop.
Well, the other thing is they say that every 30 to 40 pounds that you lose, you gain like a half inch or something like that. So
there was a guy.
Wait, what do you do in real life? What's your
I'm
life?
a writer and also union.
You're
actor.
not a writer.
Yes,
Show
I am.
Chris your
I'm a published
dick.
writer.
Show Chris your
Published
cock.
writer. Wait.
You gotta see this guy.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
I will just stand up,
Like
okay?
I haven't watched enough porn.
Looking through his pants.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Oh,
That's
man.
soft. That's soft.
He got stopped at the airport, and they had to frisk him because they thought it was a bomb in his pants.
And there is a bomb in his pants.
You're not kidding.
You have kids?
No.
So you don't even know if it works or not.
No, he knows.
It works. It works.
He fucks guys and girls.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, it's unreal.
Okay.
The thing is that
when are you gonna? Let me, John. I'll get back to you for a second. Quiet down with that cock of yours.
Where are you going?
When are you going to do another stand-up special? That's what I'm after from you.
As soon as I finish this movie. So, November, December.
So
I'll
we're
be on the
working-
road.
you
I don't know
work-
when the special is going to come, but I'll be on the road.
You're working out new material?
Oh, yeah.
I feel bad for you sometimes. I was watching like Ellen DeGeneres, and
Right.
you got to go when you promote the movie with Sandler.
Right.
You've got to go on with Spade, the heavy guy Kevin James,
Kevin James. Yeah.
and there's 4 guys sitting there.
Right.
And like you're kind of sitting there, and I feel like you should be center stage and interviewed. This is how I see it.
I feel the same way when I watch you on America's Got Talent.
Right.
I'm like, why are these other people here?
Right.
Who
That's how
are
I
these
feel.
motherfuckers?
But
Why? What are they doing here?
That's how I feel.
I can kind of take Nick Cannon, but the rest of them, you know.
But do you feel that way?
And
when
I'm
you,
cool with Howie, but you know what I mean?
Right.
You're Howard fucking Stern.
I know. Do you feel that way? Do you
Why does anybody else's opinion matter?
Exactly how I feel. But seriously, with you, when you're sitting there promoting the film, is it like, why am I sitting in a group of people?
No. First of all, it's Sandler's movie. It really is.
Right.
And we're fucking Destiny's Child. He's Beyonce. so we're there. We're happy to be along. You know.
Did you see Eddie Murphy's new girlfriend?
Yeah. She's hot.
Yeah. What's going on there?
I don't know.
Have you been over his place recently?
Not in a minute. Not 6 months, something like that.
Oh, really?
6 months, yeah.
I would like to
I've
check
been
her
over
out in the flesh, so to speak.
You haven't been over there?
Chris has checked her out.
Eddie wants nothing to do with me.
Next time, next time you're in LA,
right.
we gotta plan it around a fight.
Go ahead.
And we will go to. I will personally take you to Eddie Murphy's house on a fight night.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Every black comedian in the world is at Eddie Murphy's house.
That's what I want to be.
Of a fight.
I want to be with black comedians.
And that will never happen.
It is.
When is Howard in LA?
It is so.
Yeah.
He goes every now and then. Jimmy Kimmel. I got to invite
It's
to that.
never on a
Rick
fight.
Rubin and.
I'm going to go to a fight.
But it's got to be around a fight because every fight he has like
who's there? I want to hang.
everybody.
I want to hang with Eddie. I'm going to hang with you.
Mooney and the Waynes and
I want to be the
Kevin
only
Hart and Chris Tucker and Dave Chappelle and
I want to be the only white
and
guy.
Sugar Ray Leonard and
You see Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
How's he doing? Is
He's
he all
doing
right?
real good.
I haven't seen him in years.
He's going on tour. He just
is?
announced a tour yesterday.
He used to come up here all the time, but when he went reclusive. What's going on?
We were a few months ago. We were both getting on stage together.
Oh, wow.
Like doing some Rat Pack shit down at the Comedy Cellar.
Oh, no kidding. Was that fun?
It was lots of fun.
So you're telling me at Eddie's house it's all black comedians and me it's going to be.
And a lot of girls and whatever.
Oh,
but
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's what you need.
Hey, I'm just, you know.
You're just watching. You're just seeing what's going on.
Cool. You're cool.
I'm at with a bunch of comedians.
I won't be there. I don't know. I think Eddie's got a thing with me. I don't know what it is.
Nah, that's over.
Yeah, it's over. I don't even know what's starting.
There was a thing. It's over.
There was a thing.
He's cool with Spade now.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's burying the hatchet with everyone.
He's burying the hatchet with everybody. He's mellow, man.
What else is going on? So you're directing the movie.
Directing a movie.
How long's that going to go on for?
That's going to go on for, are they calling for me?
Oh, they're calling for Chris?
Yeah.
Are they?
That's going to go on until, first week of August. And then, I got to cut it. And...
Tell me when you're doing stand-up. I'll come. You know I go to your shows.
You don't leave the house.
I came to your...
No, you go. That's right. I was going to... Because sometimes I go on... I went on at the comic strip last week. About a week ago, Rick Rubin was in town.
Yep.
So, I had to... I show Rick Rubin my material, like musicians play their albums for him.
You did? You did your material?
I did 40 minutes.
And what did he think?
He thought, he had some good notes.
Right.
He
Did
laughed
he lay
at some
on
stuff.
a couch when he told
He calls you up later and he kind of gives you these slow notes and he tells you what you should build on. And he's very incisive. Is that the right word? With the comedy. Insightful with the comedy.
How have I made it without input from Rick Rubin?
You should, Rick Rubin. If Rick Rubin was your man, just your friend, there'd be no more judges on that show.
I know.
It'd be just you.
You watching AGT this year?
My kids love it.
They love it.
My kids love it.
The kids love me now.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah. So.
Well, all right. So you got to go be a director.
I'm going to run.
Listen.
He just did a Bob
You
Hope
hang out
on
with
us.
Cocky here.
You did a Bob Hope. Robin's right. You walked in and then you're walking out. I like it. Chris, I haven't heard from you in a while. Although we were at the Knick game together.
You know what? I got 3 weeks. My family's like in Korea or something. They're going on vacation.
You don't know where they're going?
Yeah, no. But I'm in New York by myself. So I'm going to maybe go to the Hamptons.
All right, so come out to me or tell me and we'll have dinner.
Yeah.
All right? Or come out to me.
We could actually
So come on out.
We could actually hang.
I want to hang with you.
We could actually hang.
You know it's good for you when you hang with me.
Oh, it's great.
I talk a lot of sense to you.
You talk the most sense.
We've talked sense.
Does he need sense?
I need sense.
Oh, he needs sense in a head. Oh, better stop hanging out at Eddie Murphy's house on fight night and hang with me.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, I got to go back.
And I'll have Jonah over too. We can look at his cock.
Yeah. Don't
all right, Chris.
leave him around your girl.
All right, I'm waiting to hear from you.
All right, take care.
Chris Rock, everybody, who is directing, he's producing, he's doing it all.
Chris, real quick, can I ask you one question?
Sure.
Is it a tribute to the genius of Howard Stern that he's able to have a man with a huge penis in the studio?
It is a tribute to Howard Stern that he can have a man with a 13-inch penis.
And yet he's still appealing to children of all ages.
Yes, this is unbelievable. And we're lucky to be witness to it.
Thank you, Chris. Hi.
What's wrong with this picture? It's Nick Cannon, Chris Rock, Jonah Falcon.
Hey, man.
Which one of these people does not belong?
I don't know, but you got a 13.5-inch cock, and in my world, that puts you right top of the line. So what are you doing now? You recorded. You're going to sing a song for us live about your cock?
Yeah, it's well, it wasn't my idea.
Have you ever put your cock in a guy's ass?
Oh, come on, Howard. If I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Why? Why are you ashamed? You're bisexual.
I've been asked to. I'll say that.
Does it easily go in someone's ass?
I prefer oral. Okay.
What? Have you ever put your cock in a guy or a girl's ass?
Girls, yes.
And guys, yes, but you don't want to talk about it. And is it like a struggle? I mean, these people.
No, it's like I said. Vaginally, anally, it's a lot easier than orally because neither of them have teeth.
Can you put your whole cock in someone's ass? Have you ever accomplished that? No. What?
No.
And even in a vagina, what? Half of it goes in?
No, I mean, no, definitely not. Because a lot of them, some of them are shallow. Even the deepest ones, I think, without actually using a ruler, I would estimate like 9 inches deep is the deepest I've ever seen.
Right. Does that frustrate you that you can't get your cock all the way in?
No, the head is where all the action is. And also, the thing about it is that the length really doesn't come into play much. Right. It's the thickness, And
how thick are you?
Somewhere between 7.5 and 8 inches. 7.5 and 8 inches circumference. Like I said,
oh my God. As big as your arm?
No, right here. Just a little bit thicker than my wrist. This is. Wow. And the thing is, I do this and I say, no way. And then, oh, okay, sure, it must be.
What a blessing, Robin.
That really is. That's a full-size person's arm in your...
Does that turn you on, Robin, at all? Like the thought of his
No,
cock?
that sounds painful.
Oh, like I said, I'm very slow and romantic, so,
Okay.
I haven't heard anybody since I was 18.
Can you put a rubber on that thing?
Yes, but the thing is that it only fits half.
Right.
So
if that was me, I'd be in heaven. Oh, that's so
well,
great.
the thing is that, I've been, I don't want to plug a certain thing,
Go plug it.
Okay, I've been using skin larges lately.
Right.
They're only 7.5 inches long, but they don't squeeze the hell out of me. That's the main problem with condoms is that no matter how big they say they are,
don't I know it?
They're tight,
Yeah.
and they just squeeze the blood out, and it makes it hard.
Mine fall off.
It's so phallocentric.
I put on a rubber, my balls are covered too. That's how fucking small I am. Wow. What a blessing.
Oh.
When you were in school in the gym class, I never undressed in front. I'd go home sweaty. Did you shower in gym and stuff?
No, and the thing is, I was very reclusive too, but everybody knew anyway.
How did they know? Oh, they could just see through your pants.
Well, yeah, I mean, or in
gym,
underwear.
In gym, though, did you ever, when you changed, would the kids go, wow, look at the size of this dude's cock?
Yes, but I didn't learn that until like 20 years later.
I see.
Like I said, when I was a kid, I was very reclusive into myself. I really didn't notice anything that was going around me. I was just, I don't know what it was with me. I was just in this fog,
Yeah, I get it. I was in that same fog.
So it's like, and then 20 years later, oh, by the way, we noticed, because I was 10 years old and 8 inches.
Did your mom describe that when you were a baby you were unusually large?
No, I've seen pictures. I was nothing
You
special.
were normal sized?
Yeah, I was.
When did it grow?
I have no idea. All I know is I was 8 inches when I was 10 years old and just kept on going from there.
8 inches when you're 10.
But here's the thing. I think I entered puberty early because I started getting that wispy mustache on your upper lip when I was 9, and I didn't stop puberty, I guess, until I was 18.
Good for you. Now, what is this song you've recorded?
It's called "It's Too Big."
It's too big, Robin.
Yeah. The thing is that Gina Rodriguez saw me on TMZ.
Right. I know him.
Before that. And what happens is she told Adam, "Why don't you do a duet with him?" Right? And Adam did the Teen Mom thing, and he did the Octomom thing. He did the Teen Mom thing after me. So
I know you're trying to make it in show business. I just wish you'd use your cock like instead of trying to sing.
You'd be the biggest porn star.
Yeah, you would just go around and show your cock and charge money for it.
Well, yeah. How are you going to get money for that?
Why? You wouldn't pay a few dollars to see that thing? Come on.
What's he going to be in a sideshow?
Yeah, why not? I'd go see that. Sure, I go. Jesus Christ, look at the size of that thing.
It's just not my thing.
All right, you going to sing live for us today?
Sure.
Now, you going to sing with your cock out, or are you going to sing with it?
No, I'm not going to sing with my cock out.
Why not?
Because I don't roll that way. Come on, I'll wear something tight if you want. But
didn't you release a video and they won't play it because your cock is in it?
Well, my cock appears in it in that you can see a huge bulge.
I see. All right.
It's not an X tube.
I was saying it for Robin to see your cock. I don't give a shit about seeing your cock. All right. Well, I don't know. It's just weird that when Jonah goes, well, I'm not going to show my cock. It's like Superman saying, flying's not my thing. No, flying is your thing. All right. Here we go. You're going to sing. I'll play the track. You're going to sing live.
Right.
And this is about your penis.
Is Adam going to be in here?
Why do you need Adam?
Well, it's two parts of the same song.
What?
He sings the other part. Or you have?
He sings the other part. You need him to duet with?
Yeah, I need him to duet with.
All right, bring him in, Adam. Adam's cock is nothing, though, right?
No, I haven't seen it.
No. All right, Adam, bring your cock in here. Here he is again. Adam's back on the show. What happened to your arm?
He was jerking
when
me
you
off.
try to jerk Jonah off, I tried to handle it.
No, what happened? You broke
Robin,
your arm?
can you see this? I mean,
you broke your arm?
I do.
I actually, yeah.
You fell?
I actually fell out of bed. Not a fun story. But
wow. How do you do that?
I was on vacation, and I was just so fried. I was running around for Tan Mom stuff and doing all this publicity, and I just didn't sleep. And it was pitch black, and I rolled over, and I had a nightmare, and I literally fell off the bed onto my arm.
You're openly gay. You're not curious to have his cock in your ass?
I'm scared. I'm with Robin. I'm scared.
Did he show it to you?
No, he's never showed it to me.
I showed it
It's
to
funny.
his...
On the music video, we shot the video, and he showed it to the entire cast of the music video, including the production crew, but he refused to show it to me.
I didn't refuse to show it to me. You didn't want to see it.
You don't want to see his cock?
I kind of want to see it in person.
Now
I mean,
show him your cock. Go ahead, show it to him.
I'll show it afterwards. It's like
it's like Superman, but he doesn't want to show his powers. Why don't you want to see his cock? Do you have a crush on him?
No, it's what? No.
Wait, does he have a crush on me?
Do you have a crush on him?
I think he has a little crush on me.
No.
I mean, we're friends. We're
friends.
Yeah.
All right, so let's hear this fucking song already. I gotta hear this mess. All right, Jonah is going to be singing something called "It's Too Big." He's going to sing, and what are you going to do?
I'm the other half of it. This is a duet, unlike the Tan Mom song we did.
You're going to
together.
sing about his big cock?
I'd sing about his big cock, yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
Get ready for this hit.
Can you buy this thing anywhere?
Yeah, it's actually on iTunes.
All right, it's on iTunes. You can hear Jonah Falcon's single, Too Damn Big. All right, let's hear this thing. All right, I'll hit the music. You guys know what to do?
Yeah.
All right, get ready, Robin.
All right.
All right, it's a catchy tune.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Right. It's true, I got a big one. It's the biggest one around. If you're lucky, I can show off. How well can you go down?
It looks so huge, that giant bulge in you. A fantasy come true. I'm singing ooh, ooh, ooh.
I heard it from all the guys and every single freaking girl.
They wanna try and take a ride on the biggest in the world.
But in order to ride the beast, it must be unfurled.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it keeps growing, growing. Too damn big, it's just too damn big. Your penis too damn big, it's just too damn big.
Too damn big, my penis too damn big.
Your penis too damn big, it's just too damn big.
It's true they all complain when they try to go to town. If you're lucky, I can show it off. How well can you go down?
It might just be the biggest in history. No ruler can measure your massive, huge pee-pee. You've heard it from all the guys and every single freaking girl.
They wanna try and take a ride on the biggest in the world.
But in order to ride the beast, it must be unfurled. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it keeps growing, growing. Too damn big, it's just too damn big. Your penis too damn big, it's just too damn big.
Too damn big, my penis too damn big.
His penis too damn big, it's too damn big. Hey Jonah, is it true you have the biggest penis in the whole world? How do you walk around with that thing? I broke my arm yesterday trying to jerk it off. Where does it fit? Does it hang down your leg? Oh goodness.
You know, my name is Jonah, and I got a giant boner all the ladies and the guys seem to want. I caught you looking and you're peeping, and you're trying to be creeping on the bulls that I'm trying to flaunt.
I'm not trying to be creeping, I'll be looking, I'll be peeping, but it's hard to turn my eyes away. All the fellas who be jealous ain't got your giant phallus, they got envy from 100 miles away.
Too damn big, it's just too damn big.
Your penis too damn big, it's just too damn big.
Too damn big, my penis too damn big.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah.
Sing it. Too damn big.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Am I
That's where I nod my head and just.
Yeah, am I supposed to believe that he's like singing that he's upset that his penis is too big?
Well, you know, it's a funny thing. We met at a Starbucks, and
By the way, Robin, the reason you don't hear her, she's on her computer. She's on iTunes. She's buying it right now.
I was going to say, you think that'll be big in the clubs?
Robin, come on. Robin, you're going to buy that on iTunes, aren't you? Now, what were you doing? You were fondling
Downloading now.
Well, you got so into it, you started to fondle your own
no,
penis.
I just adjusted it. Because if it's all crunched up, it starts to get painful because my balls are proportionally as big.
You know, for a guy with a small penis, I sit here and go, is a guy actually singing and complaining that his penis is too big?
I know other
like
people
a guy
are complaining
saying,
about
I'm too
it.
damn rich. I mean, come on. I mean, what the fuck?
It's
Or
just.
is it too big?
It's not
No.
too big, is it?
No, no.
It's your whole
When
life.
you can't get the whole thing in.
Yeah, that's called
what?
called a weapon, and I want one. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, boys,
Thanks,
the
Howard.
song is obviously a big hit.
yeah, it's gotten a couple million hits. Well, just one, but.
Ronnie the limo driver was dancing. I couldn't believe it. Look at him with his Batman mustache.
Howard, can I ask you, do you like this or the Tan Mom song better? What's your
Well,
what's your
the Tan
poison?
Mom song she couldn't even sing, so this one wins.
Yes, moving on up.
Right. And Jonah, by the way, is telling you right now that his single "Too Damn Big" is available on iTunes.
Right.
And Dr. Sean Sandry fixed Jonah's teeth. What is this plug? What is that about?
I guess he got a plug from a dentist, or has to plug his dentist.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting teeth whitening and that sort of stuff from the dentist.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
also
give him a plug.
Dr. Barry Weintraub is going to give me a penis enlargement and a nose to match so I can look like Jonah. But
He's going to go to the
Go to
Wizard on
Dr.
Park-
Sean Sadri, SADRI.com for Jonah's teeth whitening guy. Well, there you go. Robin is writing a song, My Vagina's Too Damn Small. She's too tight.
Can I duet with you, Robin?
Why do you need?
You're good.
Why do you need your teeth fixed? You got 13 inches. You don't need teeth. You knock those teeth out.
Well, I need to be able to smile too.
Well, I got to tell you something. I've never heard a song like that in my life. I'll be honest with you.
Wait till you see what's next.
What do you mean?
Well, there's more collabs in the future.
Oh, really?
I'm sure.
Good for you.
Got
You're
some,
awesome. All right, boys, best of luck to you. I got to take a break, Robin. I can't keep talking about big cocks forever.
Well, thanks for having me on, Howard.
All right, thank you, boys.
Good job.
Thanks, Howard.
Don't shake. You're just adjusting your cock with your hand. Man.
Touched my pants, nothing else.
I don't know, man.
Oh, you and Howard. Howie.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just.
You were fun. It was a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
Chris Rock stopping by was good too.
Yeah,
Made it
that
interesting.
helped out.
Yeah. Now, what'd you do? You fell out of
I
bed?
fell out of bed. It was so not a glamorous story. Like, I'm such a
Broken in two
spaz
places?
sometimes.
Oh, that's the worst.
And it was literally in two pieces. It was like
How
hanging
long do you
off.
have to be in that bed?
Probably till Friday. I'm flying to LA, and then I have to go next week for like physical therapy. So.
Physical therapy. That'll
Yeah.
do it. Oh, you must have just broken it right after you were here.
Yeah, it was last week.
Oh, wow. Well, I hope you feel better.
Thanks.
Jonah, I wish you best of luck with your song. Maybe you sold a few today.
Gentlemen, oftentimes when you record a song in the studio, you have the benefit of post-production and doing multiple takes, but then to do it live is a whole nother beast. Great job.
Yeah, I
mean,
bossed
you
the
guys-
first lyrics, but
No,
that's okay.
but especially on the heels of the Tan Mom performance where she didn't really nail it. I mean, you had to, this was a big risk coming in here and doing it live.
Yeah, there was no way to go, I think, but up with this after the Tan Mom song. I mean, that was kind of, I love Patricia. We had fun, but I think this is more of a musical song too. It's still a comedy and a total parody, but I think this is more musical, more of a chance to sing. Jonah's much more of a singer than she is. So yeah.
Right, there was a whole back and forth. I mean, back here in the offices, we were dancing to it.
Oh, wow.
I saw Ronnie in the corner kind of busting a move to it.
Wow.
The one part in particular we really enjoyed was the sort of a breakdown, a rap portion.
Yeah, that was the hardest thing for me to learn because it wasn't my lyrics, so I had to learn that stuff. My name is Jonah. I got a giant bundle. The ladies and guys seem to want. It's just like once I got the hang of it, it was pretty easy.
Could we actually trouble you for a quick encore performance of that particular area of the song?
My name is Jonah. Sorry. My name is Jonah, and I got a giant boner, but the ladies and the guys seem to want. I caught you looking, you peeping, and you're trying to be creeping on the bullshit I'm trying to flaunt.
I'm not trying to be creeping, I'll be looking, I'll be peeping, but it's hard to turn my eyes away. All the fellas who be jealous ain't got your giant fellas, they got envy from 100 miles away.
There we go.
Excellent job. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to see Lisa dancing to it now. That's like...
I need the dance remix.
The dance remix, I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah.
All right, Adam, Jonah, once again, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
See you later.
All right, see ya. Gary, what we just witnessed is sort of the beauty of the show at its core, right? I mean, you have a guy with a massive schlong sitting in the studio, and then the next thing you know, Chris Rock.
Listen, it was great that Chris is sitting. It was hanging out there. I stopped by. I said, "Hey, could you just stick your head in for a second?" Hadn't had Chris on in a long time. This was perfect. I mean, I wish we had a sit-down interview, but yeah, I mean, I think that's very interesting that you never know who's going to show up. That's a great thing about working at this place.
It's also part of what Howard envisioned when he came to SiriusXM is that you have this lobby full of people who could be doing a variety of different shows, and then how difficult, I mean, I know Chris is a friend of the show, but how many times do you try and aren't so successful to get somebody to come by?
Not so much. Usually I'll go and talk to somebody about coming on the show when they're ready. But and if it's somebody that's really big and they don't want to come on the show, they have enough people to keep me away that I can't ask the question. But I'm hoping next week before when Jerry Seinfeld's here, I might get the Cardinal to stop by.
Ôi trời ơi, cô cũng được mà.